What is up, guys, and welcome back to Bengals Bucks Talk. We got the off season, M5. It's off season edition.
We officially made it there. We're at that point of the year now where no football
Yep, we
for
just gotta
you gotta
make
wait
our own things.
29 more Sundays.
Yep, gotta make our own things now, which is exactly what we're gonna be doing today, where we are going to be reacting to our full NFL season predictions that we made literally at the start of the year, 5 months ago.
Literally just see
September
how fried
2nd,
we are.
2025. See what we got right, what we got wrong, and see what aged terribly. So I'm
I'm gonna
ready
be
to get
honest,
into
Juan,
this.
it's more like it's good. We're gonna be seeing how 90% of us how 90% of our takes are on, with that
I know,
10%
bro.
being
We
right go
probably
crazy.
bro. You had the Colts going
I
like
know
two
we
and
had the
15 or
Lions going to the
something, bro.
Super Bowl, bro.
Yikes! Yeah, no, that didn't age very well. All right, let's go though. We're gonna have the video at 1.5 speed because I mean this shit is 2 hours 52,
It's
bro.
over 2 hours.
We can't watch this whole thing and give
Bro, I
our
remember I
thoughts as
remember
well.
phone that before we start when we first recorded this, bro. We did this over like what, 3 days?
We literally did,
Four
yeah. It was like
days.
a 3-day like video, and then it took I think 3 days as well to edit for me.
Yeah, so in total this took 6 days to make,
Yeah,
because three
like
days
it
of
was like it
editing and
was. I
three
think
days
it
of
like
like
lasted
quote
over
unquote
2 weeks
shooting.
though, because I think we only did it on usually weekends, right? So this was like a 2 week
Yeah, no,
video.
no. The thing is, what we do is we recorded on like a Friday. Um,
And then I'd
it was
use like
either
that
like we did it
Saturday
once
to
a
edit or
week.
something. I think,
It was like
right?
a Saturday. Yeah, you did Friday, and then yeah, you edited it on Saturday, and then like the next week and stuff like that. But all right, let's get this
Yeah,
started.
let's go. So yeah, this is the
What is up,
intro.
everybody? Today on
You can hear the
Bengals Buccaneers
freaking. Is
talk,
that Good Egg
we're going to be
Galaxy
giving
I
our
use in the background?
NFL
Yep.
season predictions, our record predictions, our MVP predictions, our Super Bowl predictions. Is
Yeah,
currently
y'all got it.
our team predictions.
Team
Yep.
predictions.
So
Yep. Yes,
without
indeed.
further ado, how we're going to structure this, we're going to have my predictions on one side, then we're going to have M5.
Yep. And then all right, Cardinals. What do we have the Cardinals going?
Let's
All right, guys.
see the
Starting off with the
Cardinals.
first team, we got the Arizona Cardinals. We both actually have.
We had them at 8-9. They went 3-14. I remember, right? I think they went 3-14.
We thought they were gonna be all
Let's
right,
see
bro.
here. Hold up. Fuck. Why doesn't it show the record? There it is.
Well,
They went 3-14. Yeah, they were terrible. They
Yeah.
were some balls, bro. Oh my god.
they were terrible.
We had them winning the home open. I think they did. No, they did win the home opener. They went 2-0.
No, they won.
But they lost.
They
we
went
had them
2-0
losing to the
and then they went.
Panthers, which honestly, that was a fair take. Losing yeah, a little losing streak here.
I had him, I had him upsetting the Rams, and I don't even remember if I think I might accidentally left that in, but like there was no way in hell,
Bro, it's because we had them winning against the Titans and the Colts and stuff. And we had them like getting some upsets and stuff like the Niners and the Falcons. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
we
think
just had
the Falcons
upsets
beat
and
them,
stuff.
right? I think they did.
Yeah, no, the Falcons did, but it was like a really close game. I
Yeah,
remember.
and, like we had them. I had them sweeping the Seahawks. Oh nah, bro. Yeah, that was not gonna happen. Yeah.
Nah, bro. I had a well, okay. My take of them getting, no, I had them splitting with the Seahawks.
Yeah. All right, let's see. What do we
Had
have
our
to say
predictions
about
at 8 and 9. Yeah.
That's
so,
funny.
Some Cardinals fans are
It
probably
is.
going to be upset with that, obviously. But yeah, it's kind of funny that we both decided on 8 and 9.
I've showed freaking.
Let's be honest, Cardinals, I mean, they're not really a playoff team. They were, obviously, a couple years ago. Like, with
They
David
weren't okay, yeah. So they weren't a playoff
Carroll
team.
and all those
We knew
old
they
guys.
weren't gonna make the
But,
playoffs. Obviously,
no, they're not a playoff team right now.
Yeah,
Kyler
we
Murray's
had them
unproven.
last.
I still think he's unproven, honestly. I think he's just very
But
mid. But
it's-
he's
I said Kyler Murray was unproven. I think he's proven that he just doesn't have what it takes. Like,
I think he's proven that
gonna
he
get
just needs a
traded
new
this
team.
offseason or something.
Yeah, I think
honestly.
he needs a new system,
He's
and we'll
probably-
see how he
yeah.
works. I
I
think
mean, he
that
was
Arizona's
stuck
system-
with like what Jonathan Gannon, who just got fired for a couple of years.
Yeah, like
still got
I
that
think he
potential
needs
to
a new
him.
system.
But still, I don't think he's a playoff quarterback. Marvin Harrison Jr. kind of had like a for what season he was supposed to have. I don't think it lived up to the expectations.
He was hyped
hyped
up
him a
too
little
much.
too much. I think people like really thought that he was gonna like
I
go
I agree,
absolutely
past
nuclear,
me.
but
He was hyped up too much.
I
think
He's a
this
he was a
year-
rookie.
Here, keep going.
no, I'm just saying like, but like this year I say he could definitely like have always like a much better season. I feel like he will.
I think he did have a Did he have a better season than last year?
I don't know.
I think he just
Well, he
had some
had
bad
those-
drops. That's the thing. He just
Yeah,
had
it was some bad drops, but overall he had a like a good statistical season. It's just
Yeah.
those drops most people remember.
Are you talking about Marvin?
I'll never
Harrison?
forget the freaking
Yeah.
the Moss.
And Kyler Murray, like he has
against the
talent.
Seahawks,
I wouldn't say he's
that one
unproven. I
game
just say
where
more
they
like he's
won the
inconsistent.
I
rival-
don't
Yeah.
think what the
rivalry
Cardinals have,
jersey.
they should be making the playoffs. But like, there's just something about them, I guess. That's
There's something off.
It's probably
There's something
because
off.
of his. I think it's
Something
because
off,
of the,
bro.
That was a good. No, that was a good call.
Yeah, part of it is
There was
that-
something off about them. They went 3-14.
Yeah, that's like NFC
You know,
West
Past
has
me
that.
made a point, bro.
49ers,
Something
Rams,
was
Seahawks, we're not
off
talking
with the
about that,
Cardinals,
but,
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
I think, like, with just how stacked that division is, it's hard to come out on top, hard to win it. I think if they
Okay, yeah. We did. So we knew the NFC West was gonna be stacked though too, with what it looks
We
like.
Like,
did,
AFC
and that was a
South or any
true
other
statement,
division that's
bro.
easier, AFC
Literally,
division,
just
they
the
definitely win that.
Cardinals had
But
3 wins,
in
and then the other teams
NFC
with like
so we got
10
the Cardinals
plus.
coming out last in the division.
Yeah,
And
they did.
that's
Okay,
what
yeah. So we got the placement right. We just didn't get the. We got the record wrong by a long
Yeah, we
shot.
thought they were gonna be a little bit
Big
better.
90.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree if you don't agree.
Like exactly. I mean, it's just like, especially looking at their schedule, they got like they have some decent, like
I
decently
mean,
tough
they gotta play
opponents.
the
like-
AFC North. They gotta the
Yeah. Okay, we get it. Yeah.
last in the division. Let's move on to
Well, because remember, Funa, you talked and then I talked, so that's
Yeah.
how it worked. I remember the structure.
All right, now the Seahawks.
Yeah, we'll see you
So yeah, these are obviously these are the Super Bowl winners, bro. Oh God, what did we say about them? What did I say about them?
All right, on to the next team. We got an interesting team from last season, the Seattle Seahawks. I had them going.
Oh God.
I'm going-
Oh goodness. Well, that's bad.
I'm not even that mad, bro.
Bro, that's bad for me.
11 and
Wait,
6.
yeah, they
I know
went
they went
four-
14,
they went 14
and
and-
3, but like,
3, yeah. For you.
I got them over 10 wins and making the playoffs.
We
bro.
did. I did have them losing the home opener. We both had them losing the home.
We
home
both
opener.
did.
We had
I
'em-
had
yeah,
'em
we
getting
did have them
swept by
losing
the
to the
Rams,
Rams.
though.
Or wait, no. Yeah, we had them losing to the Rams in week 11 too. But we had them
We
getting
did.
swept by them. They split, obviously.
Yeah.
We had, lost to the Colts. Why did I say
I
that?
I had the Bucks loss. You had them winning that game. I had them losing.
Yeah. I had them losing to the Jags. I should have flipped those probably. Either way, no, my record was obviously incorrect though. I had them losing to the Vikings.
Yeah, so you had
The
them. You had them
Vikings?
being kind of bad. I had them.
I had them losing to the Vikings and the Texans. Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
7 and 10. And Bob, you had them going.
11 and 6 and actually winning the division and making the playoffs.
You got them winning the division. Okay,
Winning
no,
the division.
no, that's a W prediction. You got them winning the division.
Yeah, I
Here's why do
did.
that.
That's a good
Because
prediction.
they got Sam Darnold. They got Sam Darnold. They lost like everybody this offseason. But they did get Cooper Kupp. But I don't think Sam Darnold's gonna be. Like, point being, Sam Darnold. I don't think he's gonna be the Viking Sam Darnold that we.
Nah.
Yeah, no, that's bad. That's really bad. He was in fact he might have been better than Viking Sam Darnold. That was bad.
You know,
Sam Darnold
he's
is a
better
system
'cause he got the
QB.
playoff
He's good in the
wins.
system. In the system. God, that was.
He
Terrible.
got the Super
He's good
Bowl.
in the
Bro,
system
why is the
of Kevin
quality
O'Connell
so
and his Vikings
terrible? Goodness, what is
It
what
just
happened
went down.
here?
in Seattle with the Seahawks offense and with like.
I don't know why
I
it's
just
like
don't think
that.
it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Geno Smith was behind like that weird,
No clue,
strange
but
offensive line.
yeah,
where it
this was
wasn't
our
bad,
first
but it wasn't,
video,
like,
bro. I think we get
good either.
excused.
Like Geno Smith was still running for his life on some plays, if I remember correctly. And I just don't think Sam Darnold's just.
I think no.
Yo,
he actually.
I mean,
I
funny,
think
you
the
made a
O-line
valid
actually got
point,
way
though.
better too. I think he actually got
Yeah,
way
the O
better.
line. Because that was the point most people were scared of. The Seahawks O line was considered questionable. It turns out they were good.
And the loss of
Well,
Tyler-
because yeah, they added what Gray Zabel,
Yeah,
I know
Gray
they got
Zabel's a
one
good
good.
pick.
Yeah, they got that one
It's
good
gonna get any better at all.
offensive line.
And I think they're just gonna go 7 and 10. So
Hold
like,
on, what did I say there?
and I just don't think Sam Darnold's just gonna be good that way. And I don't think like Cooper Kupp and JSN and the loss of Tyler Lockett and all those other people is gonna make it any better at all.
Oh, you
And
didn't
I
think JSN was gonna be that
Yeah,
good,
no,
bro.
JSN won an offensive player.
They're just gonna go 7 and 10.
Meanwhile,
so, like,
he's offensive
Cooper Kupp and all
player
these
of
other
the
players
year.
are not gonna like allow them to lose. Like they're not gonna get like a high
Yo,
pick.
bro.
They're not gonna get like they're just not gonna do it. 7 and 10.
Meanwhile,
They're just not gonna
alright.
do it.
Meanwhile,
I said they're not gonna do
Yeah.
it.
I think that Sam Darnold has a chance. I mean, obviously, you know,
He
the
did
Vikings
have a
season was his
chance.
best.
That
We
was-
all
that
know he
was-
on
that
the
was a
Jets.
good call.
But even
It
like
was a
that,
good
what
call by
2022
you.
in the Panthers, he had those like few weeks where he was actually like as a good running back and can.
Hold on, what'd you say about?
So I'm thinking
you
with
said
the
something
Seattle
about JSN.
offense, yes, they lost DK Metcalf, yes, they lost Tyler Lockett, but Cooper Kupp, JSN, those are two good receivers. I think that
Those are two good
can
Yeah.
help him well. He has a good running back and Kenneth Walker. Offensive line may
Well, MVP.
Literal
not be the
Super Bowl
best, but I feel
MVP.
like Darnold has the scrambling ability to be able to maybe get out of those. But I just see him like having a good chance, especially with their schedule. I feel like that's the main reason I have them winning the division, is because I honestly
a
think
true
their schedule
statement.
is winnable enough to make the playoffs.
It was.
I don't know, man. Like, you got to think about we're back in the stacked NFC West division. They got to play the 49ers twice, the Rams twice, the Cardinals. Darnold can do it. Like, even against the Panthers and teams like that, I think he can struggle. The Falcons with their draft.
Bro.
Yeah, you just had no faith in
I
Sam
just,
Darnold.
yeah,
I
it
had
really
faith
probably
in
was
Destroyed
just
that Seattle
Darnold,
offense.
bro. I had no
It's just not gonna be
faith
good for
in him
them.
whatsoever.
But meanwhile, I think that, I mean, obviously, half of it depends on how the O-line plays and everything, but I think with a lot of these teams, like the Niners are obviously I mean, last year they got battered, bruised, injured. They have a chance to
Which is still true.
Foreshadowing.
beat teams like the Rams and the Niners and beat teams like the Cardinals in their division to have those divisional
I don't know
wins,
why I was.
and they'll
I was
stack up,
I
and
was
that's why I think they
thinking,
go
I
11-6.
remember when I recorded this, I was thinking literal mid talk what I was saying next. That's why I didn't stutter. I
Yeah,
stopped.
no, we didn't. Yeah,
and
no,
then
we
spoke.
didn't have a script for this. We were just coming up with it on the dome.
Yeah, we winged
just,
this shit.
you
So I
know,
was
the
really
division.
thinking on the fly.
It worked though. I think it worked. We had some pretty good
We
knowledge.
got Seattle winning the division for M5. Seattle going 7-10, getting third.
Yo, this was I'll be honest, fun. This will probably be my best take
Oh,
of the.
fuck.
Oh yeah,
That's
you
why I
had him
think they
going.
go
I had him
so you
going
gotta be
fourth
more
in the
than that.
division.
win the
In
division.
the division.
Oh, we got Seattle winning the division.
Like
I'll
you
say
saw
this
that? I
one, this
flashed
is
a
probably
4
my best-
there.
Seattle going 7-10. getting third.
Definitely gonna be my.
I
best
had him
take.
going last
Giving
in
that
the
big
Oh
take.
no, bro. Oh, that was the worst take. I had him going last. That's bad.
No, I'm saying that was my best take and your worst take.
We had, bro. I had him going last. I had the Cardinals doing better than them. That's bad. Oof. Okay. So I had the Cardinals third division. So that's already, yeah, that's done, bro. I got cooked. I got cooked on the NFC West. And the Niners or the Rams? Not the Niners.
I think this is the Niners.
With the third team, we have
the,
the San Francisco
The Shy Guy Falls music.
49ers. We both had them going.
10 and 7. Okay, what did
Tens.
did they go?
They
I thought
went
go
12
10
and 5.
No, they went 12 and 5. Well, this is playoffs.
Yeah.
So 13 and 6, but
Yeah, they went 12 and 5.
bro.
We were close. Yeah, I'm still making.
We had
it.
them beating the Bears. Yeah, winning the home opener. We had them splitting.
Had them losing to the bro. I really had them losing to the Falcons, bro.
Yeah, bro. There wasn't a chance. I had them losing.
I'll
to
be
the
honest, that game was
Texans.
bad though.
Evan. And depending on the math is going to be done.
We both had them. Yeah. The Bucks took that dub.
After
yeah.
we're done.
Yeah,
We're
we both
talking
had
teams.
that. Yeah,
We'll show you
they
the playoff
won
picture
that
and then
game.
Potentially already playoff.
We had them. We did have
They
them
were.
losing to the Jaguars. I had them losing to the Jaguars. That was a good call by me to not go 4-0 and go 3-1.
I had them losing week 18
But,
and
yeah, we
beating
both
the
had them going 10
Bears,
and
which
7.
is what
I'll give my
happened.
thought process. They're going to be.
Why you both
Why do I
did,
have the
though.
Manning cast footage? What the? Yeah, what is this?
For the first
Yo, why
couple
did you
weeks.
get the
They'll go on the
Manning
I
cast
don't
of all
know.
footages?
Christian McCaffrey will be back and stuff, and then they'll go on like.
I mean, this is
3-game
W
losing streak, I
footage,
think.
though.
Like, I mean, they'll probably get like maybe Christian McCaffrey or an injury happens, like maybe George
I said maybe Christian McCaffrey or an injury
Kittle or
happens.
something gets injured. I don't know.
Maybe George
Which
Kittle or
is
something. Oh, hold
foreshadowing.
on! I predicted that. I predicted Kittle getting injured. I don't think that's a good thing,
Yeah.
but I did predict that. That's not
I don't think
good
that's a
thing.
good prediction.
Yeah.
There's always injuries with this team. It feels like that was
Yeah,
basically
oh, okay.
the playoffs last year.
Okay.
But like I just think like 10 and 7 is a good number. I think that's what they get. I think especially coming off of last year, they're not going to be as explosive as they were in like 2023.
Okay, no, they were pretty explosive. That's the thing. They were pretty.
They were
explosive.
pretty, bro. I mean, listen,
Yeah, I
bro.
just think
Brock
that's
Purdy
the
was
perfect
doing the
number. That vibe you
Dougie,
give
bro. That Bears fucking
I mean, I agree, like-
Niners game was amazing.
It was so
10 and
good.
7, maybe even 9 and 8 is like a record I would put. I mean, free agency killed this team a lot. I mean, they lost like half. I feel like half their team
I mean,
got lost.
free
Obviously,
agency did kill the team, but they worked around it.
They did, yeah.
Debo Samuel, he got traded to the Commanders.
Yeah, no, that really was not a loss for them at all. I'm gonna be honest. Losing Debo Samuel.
Yeah, it
You know,
wasn't
so, like,
too much.
Brandon
bro.
Ayuk is going to be more like their. I mean, obviously they got the new acquisition and Brian Robinson.
Yo,
to
they
kind of
just
be
did not, bro. Brandon Ayuk, bro. They just benched. Like he
did
just left the
nothing.
team, bro.
He did absolutely nothing.
RB2
They
with
got,
CMC.
Juwan Jennings though. Juwan Jennings.
and Juwan Jennings.
much
You
got
know,
him.
like those
Juwan Jennings was literally.
Yeah,
the
Juwan
one.
Jennings was a good pick.
He was good, yeah.
are going to be Brock Purdy's top receivers for this season. And I mean, hopefully they can stay healthy because obviously I feel like the health of this team.
Hopefully,
help them
I
either.
said
I said,
hopefully.
yo, you
They did
cursed
not.
him, bro. So hopefully they can stay healthy. They did
Stay
not
10
stay
7,
healthy.
potentially maybe sneak in as a 7 seed. or go.
They got in as what, a 6, I think. Yeah, they were the 6.
Yeah, they got in as a
maybe
6.
9 or 8 wins and missed the playoffs in general. I mean, also with their schedule. Yeah, just with their schedule. I mean, I would say like their early stretch for like the first 4 weeks, they could easily go. I have them going 3-1, but they could easily go 4-0. I just think you hit like weeks 5 through 10. That's when like they're gonna probably start getting, I say, exposed by certain teams, like showing like their flaws and everything. And then
I don't know what happened.
I mean, kind of true. Kind of true.
Hold on.
But kind of
what happened
not.
in those weeks? Weeks 9 through 10? It was, I think, like right here. Oh, yeah, they got beat by the Texans. Giants dropped a little bit on them.
Then they
Rams
got beat,
destroyed
kind
them.
of, beat by the Rams.
But they also beat the Cardinals.
Stuff.
And then it got back into the easy stretch again.
And that's where like I feel like majority of like the losses are gonna come in. And then like through the second half of the season, I still say like they're gonna like, because majority of the schedule in the second half isn't hard. Really only teams like the Cardinals,
Which is a true statement.
maybe the Panthers we have to see, Seahawks once. Who knows? Maybe the Bears, but I kind of doubt it. But we'll say
You said maybe the Bears, but you doubt it, bro. You had no idea that was gonna be one of the best games of the season. Yeah.
No, yeah. I did not know,
But
bro.
overall, that second half's easy. That's probably what's gonna get majority of their wins. And well, 10-7
Which
is
is,
how I
I'll
see
be
it.
honest,
Maybe
which
they'll be a
is
7.
pretty true.
It was, yeah.
Let's see, but I think there's a chance they
It
might
was pretty
just
true.
squeeze out the
I think my
playoffs.
statement validates
Heard it from us
itself.
here, folks.
I think it was pretty good.
Potential
It's not like 10-7 isn't bad. At least we didn't have them going like 6-11 like they did last year.
Yeah, we had them at least making it, which they did.
And then the Rams. I used the OG logo.
All right,
I use
it like
let's
St.
see,
Louis
NFC
look.
West, everybody knows it. The Los Angeles Rams. I got them going 12-2.
12-5 and 11.
You predicted it.
I did, yeah.
They went 12-5.
Hey, what games did I have them winning?
I had
though?
them going-
I had them
I think
losing
I had
against
them-
the Texans.
We both did.
How? Why did we say that? Yeah, like looking back on it, that's a terrible prediction.
I don't.
We
had
did
them-
have
we
them
both
taking
had
the
them.
dub over the Bucks.
Yeah, I just knew we weren't gonna win that game.
We had them taking the loss to the Lions, and the Eagles. Oh no, they did lose to the Eagles though. The Ravens.
5.
They-
I am
they
just
barely
losing
won
week
against
18
the
because the Rams had nothing to.
For my reasoning, I
The
got
only
them losing to the
difference
Texans
one
week
was I
one
just
with
had them
Stafford
losing week
injury.
18
Like,
for nothing to play for.
Oh, that's why I had them losing to the Tech. It was because of Stafford's injury. This was when we were still concerned
Yeah,
about
because
his
remember
back.
Stafford was kind of banged up at the beginning of the
Yeah.
year, so people didn't know if he was going to be good enough.
I was
Yeah,
about to say, I'm like, no way the Texans beat him if we knew Stafford was playing.
Still at the
I
time of
mean,
recording, not
all
really
I'm just gonna
in
say,
and
bro.
out.
I mean,
Feels like
he was the fucking MVP, bro. That back injury was not anything.
I know, yeah.
I haven't been paying
It was like the
Wasn't
media
shit.
was like blowing it up. Like there was nothing to worry about
the news
that.
very well, but I don't
Bro,
think
he
it's getting much
literally
better. Like, I think
he
exactly-
I
played like
literally
some
said,
of the
I don't
best
think it's
football.
getting much better. It was probably getting way better. He had nothing to
Yeah,
worry
right now it's
about.
actually, like, questionable to start week 1. But other than that, I mean, they're winning against the Titans. Cam Ward's unproven. Eagles are going to lose too because the Eagles are the Eagles. The Eagles are
The
stacked.
Eagles are the Eagles. The Eagles are, they're stacked. Oh, God.
They win against, like, I think they're going to split with the 49ers. We'll see how that goes. Like, on that.
Did they split to the Niners? I don't think they did, right?
They
I think
did.
swept them.
They did. Remember, they
did?
lost the first matchup but won the second.
Good call by me.
Easy streak that we were talking about last segment, like with the 49ers last, like in this last team. Got them losing to the Ravens. The Ravens are the Ravens. Like just overall, like I think they're gonna
So
go
the Ravens
12-5
are the
because like the
yeah.
Rams over these past couple of years. Have,
The
like,
Ravens
proven
were
that
not the
division.
I mean,
Ravens.
listen,
Like,
we didn't
20-21,
predict with the
obviously.
Ravens.
Like,
Obviously,
Yeah.
we didn't predict how they were gonna go.
That's how I think. Like Rams are gonna win the division. I don't think it's gonna change from last year.
Nope, Seahawks won the division.
I mean, they got Nakua. He's like,
See, I was right on that. I had the
I said
Seahawks
Puka was
pulling
top
that shit.
7 in the league. That's not a bad. I mean, for what
That's
he
not even
was
a bad
last year,
take.
that's a good prediction. Maybe even a little
That's
bit
not even
higher
a
than I
bad
thought.
take, bro. Puka is like top 5, bro.
Yeah, he's like top. I think he's top 5, top 3 now. But like going into this year, I mean,
Top
he was
7 is
probably
not
only
even
top
bad.
10.
Bro. That's not even a bad prediction.
Like yeah.
top 7 receiver in the league. Maybe even top 5. I think that's.
Oh, okay.
But,
But I said that's a
yeah,
little too
Rams
high.
are-
But I did throw in the idea that Puka was top
They're gonna
5.
win 12-5. At 5, 11-6. Go.
All right. Well, I feel like I have them going 11-6 because
Oh,
I've
my
kept up with some of the
takes.
Stafford. Obviously, the big thing is Stafford's injury. I've kept up with some of the news, and like he's been practicing as of recently, but like he there is a chance that maybe the first 2 weeks of the season he might not be able to play. It all depends on how he feels closer to week 1.
And
So that could potentially
he was
even
perfectly fine.
take him out of the Titans game.
There was nothing.
Who
to
knows?
worry.
But the reason
There
I feel
was
like I have them
nothing to
going
worry about.
11-6 is, I mean, obviously the main losses, they have certain teams, like I said, like the Eagles, the Ravens, the Lions, teams like that, teams that are like powerhouses. I have them even, I think, losing
mean,
week
again,
18 because I feel like the Rams will make the playoffs.
Oh,
It's gonna be one of
don't
those games where they
remind
just put their backups
that
in.
Lions
It doesn't really
take.
matter.
It's gonna be so bad.
But obviously, like, they have the talent, Devontae Adams, the new receiver with Puka Nacua, should be an interesting duo. We'll see how that goes.
That was a
that
good
went
duo.
really
I
well.
did
It
predict
was
that right.
probably one of the best duos in the league in Puka and Devontae.
At least that's one thing I can
Kyren
say. I
Williams,
predicted that they were
I
going
would
to
say
be a good
pretty
duo.
good to decent running back on the team.
Good to decent running
True
back.
defense.
Kyren
statement. He
Williams.
is a pretty good to decent running
Yeah,
back.
it's exactly what he was.
Still should be decent.
Jared Verse.
Maybe
Jared Verse.
Jared Verse.
Forgot about him,
I
man.
cannot.
He's a
I was glazing Jared Verse in this video. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
you were.
I was glazing.
He should be a.
I mean,
He's a pretty good player. I would agree.
He
He
So.
did like
the main
nothing
highlight
this
was
year
that block.
either. He did nothing. I don't think.
Well, you got that blocked field goal for a touchdown.
That was it. And that didn't even win him the game against the Falcons.
I think he'd be able to, help the team a lot, especially obviously on the defense.
Goodness, what happened in this game? 34-3 on the Cardinals?
Oh my God.
What
Yo, they got
happened
their
last
ass
week?
I just see a potentially maybe even losing like 1 or 2 key games, maybe fall out of first place, but I would definitely say they're second at worst.
I mean,
Maybe
that
even-
is a true statement.
You said
lost
they were
1 or 2
second at
key
worst. They
games.
were second in the division. So that's a good prediction.
first, depending on
Yeah, they were
maybe they
second
win
at
1 or 2
worst.
more games. You never know, but that's how I think. I think 11-6. Them and the Seahawks will make the playoffs. That's my opinion for
Them and the Seahawks will make the playoffs. You knew that.
division.
We got
Yeah.
1 win difference in our opinions. We'll see how this goes. Going to the NFC South.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, God.
Okay.
The NFC South. Let's say the Saints. With the Rosalinas of
Saints won 6-11, so
6
let's
and
see how
11.
what we
Kicking off
thought.
with the NFC South, we got the New Orleans Saints, which I'm not gonna lie, oh god, they're gonna be pretty bad this year.
I said they're. Oh, God.
Which is it?
You're making
I
me
had to-
nervous,
I mean-
bro. Oh, God. Oh,
3-5.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yo, we were just hating on them. They were actually,
Okay,
like,
in our
they didn't even do that
defense-
bad this year.
I'll be honest. I think it's literally just we excluded that freaking 3-game win streak out of Tyler Shuck, bro. Like him having those.
yeah. I think we just thought that Spencer Radler was going to start the whole year. What
I
happened?
think either. Well, like I think I predicted Shuck would come in. I just think he wasn't just gonna be that good.
How did I have them upsetting Seattle? What?
What
Yo,
are you smoking?
what was I, like, what was I snorting?
You had him winning 2 games, and one was against the Seahawks.
Yo, bro. If anything, I should have chose the Dolphins. Or the Giants? You had them upsetting the Patriots. Bro.
I did. I had a big. The one game I got right was.
I did have them getting a
the
win over the
Jets.
Panthers at least. So technically, it wasn't in the correct week, but I got that
Yeah.
right.
No, I think it was fun that I got the right week of them win. Well, no, they won
Yeah.
both games against the Panthers, so it
No,
didn't matter.
I don't
See,
remember
I
if
thought
they
you had
won
them
against the
going
Jets or not. I think they
3-14.
3 and 14. So yeah, not much changing. Only a 1 win difference. But golly, the Saints are gonna be some really they're gonna be some dog food, bro. They're gonna be terrible.
I said that does not
The
say dog
Discord
food. I said dog
notification
food.
goes
Yeah, like,
crazy.
they
I
got
called him
Spencer
dog
Rattler
shit.
in at quarterback with Tyler Shuck still being pretty unproven. He didn't look bad in the preseason this year, but like he's not gonna bring them to the playoffs or anything.
Me-
He's not gonna. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. For what I said about Shuck, it was correct. He did not bring them to the playoffs.
I mean, what I'll say is, he is probably next season's Saints starting QB. Is Tyler
He's
Shuck.
really good. He's probably one of the better rookies out of this class. He's really underrated, I feel like. Tyler.
Yeah.
He did good.
I think they're gonna make it to a winning record at all this season. Definitely probably gonna tank for the first
Yeah.
overall pick, I would assume. Chris
I mean, at
Olave
least we
is
had
gonna
them
be
being.
there. Rashid
At least
Shaheed's
we had
gonna
the
be
Saints being like.
I said
last in
Rashid
the division.
Shaheed's gonna be there. Yeah, no, he's gone. Yeah. He's a Super
He's
Bowl
gotta-
champ in Seattle now.
there. This team's got a lot of issues, man.
Well, yeah, you can never predict trades.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I know as a Bucks fan, I'm happy that the downfall happened, but I'm also kind of sad because this Bucks versus Saints used to be a rivalry, kind of. Like, it used to be like, I hate them. Now it feels like I hate the Falcons more because they're actually more competitive. Because, like, at this point, this ain't
I mean, it's still a true statement. Even though we lost to them, that was because of our own incompetence. Not
They
because
probably
the Saints
still
are
do
good.
need to trade Chris, I'm gonna be honest. Unless Shuck can show us something this season. Like, to really impress
Yeah.
people.
Alvin Kamara, man, he's good too.
Well, Alvin Kamara is just a saint for life type thing. He doesn't, you know.
Alvin Kamara is just
Which is a true.
He is not.
No, he
anything
literally
close
is.
to the ring.
I
Yeah.
mean, their schedule doesn't help.
He
I mean,
actually does not want to be
realistically, I gave them
traded.
3 wins, but they could easily lose those games. They could go. This is the one team I could say literally their floor is like no wins. Their floor is literally going
Their
on 17.
floor.
I
Oh
mean,
my god. We hated them. We said their floor was 0-17.
they got teams like the Bills, the Seahawks, the Rams, and like
Yeah, no,
those
they
teams-
did.
I feel like-
I mean,
they
they
did
did
go
lose all
0-3
those games.
on all of those games.
in hell at that point. And just other teams, I feel like even with rookies like Cam Ward and stuff, it's by the end of the season, they're probably just gonna tank at that point, and they're definitely getting.
Nope, they still went. I
I
don't
mean, they
get
did the
that.
opposite.
They still went for
they
wins at the end of the
anti-tanked.
season. I don't know why they were doing that.
Yeah,
top
that-
3, top
Pretty
5
much,
pick
I just
for work
assumed they were tanking.
for them,
They
and
didn't.
probably
They
picking,
anti-tanked.
maybe not
Tanked at the
quarterback.
end
We'll
of the
see how it
year.
goes, but somebody.
Honestly, couldn't have said it any better than myself. There you have it, folks. New Orleans Saints. Trash.
I said trash.
Trash.
I
Oh yeah,
fucked
that's
up-
where you messed
yeah,
up
this is when I
editing. You have
fucked
to
that
skip
up, yeah.
through.
All right, Panther.
Yeah,
Oh
the
god. Oh
Panthers.
no, the Panthers. I think we both had them being pretty bad.
I mean, they went 8-9.
I think we had them going worse though.
All right,
like 6
kicking
and
it off
11.
with our next team as well. We got the Carolina Panthers. Let's be honest, they're not making the playoffs this year.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, fuck me then. Yo, fuck me then, bro. Let's be honest, they're not making the playoffs. Yo, bro. They were the
Well,
only team
they
that did
shouldn't
make the
have,
playoffs out of the NFC South.
Honestly, I still agree they shouldn't have, but the Bucks just shot themselves in the foot after the bye
Like, I
week,
don't think their
so they
draft
just
class
got
was good
in.
enough. They got Tyrone
I said I don't think their draft class was good enough.
McMillan, like for Bryce Young to go through, which is good because Bryce Young is starting to redeem himself a little bit. We'll elaborate on that here further.
I mean, true statement.
But
He's still
I got
hot
him
and
at
cold.
6.
I said 6 and it was 6 and 11 and 4 and 13.
And 4-13.
Oh my
Holy.
goodness. I had them going 2 and 0
We
to
had
start
'em.
the year.
They
And
went
we faced
0.
the
I had them going.
Patriots.
The Patriots, the Dolphins, they beat the Falcons, and then
I
they
had
beat
them
the Saints.
losing
Like,
out from week 12 on, bro.
I
They
had 'em
won against
losing.
they won against the Rams.
I
Did
know.
we have them at least? Did we have them at least sweeping the Falcons? I didn't. I had them splitting.
No, you
Yeah,
had
no.
We had them splitting.
Yeah, we both had them
Wins.
splitting.
M5's got them at
We had them
4
losing.
wins.
All right.
Three
Here's
and then
what I've
week
noticed
11.
though. Next year when we're doing our predictions, have the Panthers sweeping the Falcons every single time, bro. Like, they just lock in against the
Bryce-
Falcons, bro.
Listen, I learned one. Well, the thing is, I had them splitting because of week 18, so I thought they were gonna pull out one game, and I knew it was gonna be in Atlanta, which was a true
Yeah.
statement. Bryce Young literally, I think, had a career game in Atlanta,
Yeah.
and because the one in Carolina was just mainly the defense, was mainly the fucking Falcons being complete ass
Yeah.
and stuff, and but the one in Atlanta was just like literal like masterclass from him. So
I swear, we
I-
both.
that
Yeah,
makes
we
sense.
we literally both knew that it was gonna be that game in Atlanta that he won. The Panthers won.
4 wins.
Now we know it's a sweeper, bro. Bryce Young's a god
I mean,
against them.
it's not that I think
Yeah.
Bryce Young is going to be bad. I just think he's not going to be able to carry everything. The defense didn't get too many upgrades, and I feel like that's their main flaw. And
The defense was actually really good for the Panthers. I felt like this year, it was like shocking.
Well, I feel like the defense. I feel like the Panthers offense and defense were both hot and cold.
Probably.
why I see him losing a
yeah.
lot of these games. It could be a situation where Bryce Young has a good day, but the overall defense just like can't help him. I mean, they have some.
I mean,
tough
that's
performance
literally
on
how
teams
they
like
lost their
Cowboys,
wild
the
card
Bills.
game.
Yeah.
Bryce Young had an
Packers.
amazing game, but their defense.
Even the
was
Jets
Swiss
with
cheese.
Justin Fields could probably give him some trouble.
Oh no. Oh man.
What was the score of that game? What
Jets
was that
versus
game?
Panthers?
Panthers Jets. Did that even happen?
It was
What
13
even-
to 6, bro.
Okay, that wasn't even that terrible of a prediction. I said they
But
could
I
give
just-
them some
I mean,
trouble.
I see maybe 1 or
kinda
2
true.
upsets very possible, and this record could go up maybe again.
1 or 2 ups. I think they did get those 1 or 2 upsets though. That was the
Yeah, they
Panthers
did.
and
They
probably one
got
other
those
team,
1
I
or
can't
2
remember.
upsets.
Maybe Dallas.
Or 2, like we're more closer to what Fauna has. I could definitely see.
Or
that. I could see
no.
him
I think it was literally the Packers and the Rams. That like nobody thought. They
Yeah,
were
it was
gonna
Packers Rams.
making a couple upsets.
Those were
especially
games
if
they
Bryce
should
Young
not have
keeps
won.
up his momentum from the end of last season where he
The thing
honestly,
is, like, he literally he got his momentum back like mid-season. That's the thing, because he went 0-2 to start the year. They got, I mean, they got cooked by the Cardinals.
it seemed like he was good.
He
But
like got
I'll
it
let
back
Pablo
in
Mari
like
find
week
what his
4, I think.
Yeah, so the
His
reason I
momentum
chose them
from
won
last
6
year.
wins, I think for the first 2 weeks, they're going to
Oh yeah, I remember freaking I went because of the NFC South. You made me go first, and you went.
Yeah.
He's going to lose against the Falcons. The Falcons' draft defense is going to be too much for that offense.
Yeah, no. Bro, the defense was like exactly what let Bryce Young win that game. That's the thing. I said the
Exactly.
defense was gonna cause him trouble. That was what won them that game.
Just in general, the Falcons in general are going to have it like good by then, by week 3. So
As
they're
long
gonna
as
lose
it's
that
a
game. They're going to win over the Patriots. Then they're going to lose to the Dolphins in Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't think the Panthers are
Dude,
good.
you know what's sad? That Patriots, we had them winning. Bro, they got BTA by them. It was like a blowout.
I know, it was bad. I remember
That
that.
And then I got them winning over the Saints.
I said they're gonna get destroyed by Buffalo, but I also said Green Bay. They beat Green Bay.
Okay, Buffalo, they got Buffalo, they got murdered. Green Bay, they got that upset.
Falcons splitting with them. And this is where I had them absolutely falling apart. They get into the harder part of their schedule with the 49ers, Rams, and the final 2 Buccaneers games. And they're just gonna I think they're just gonna go on a hard losing streak.
When we
They're gonna
split
lose
with
the
them,
49ers, lose
they
against
beat the Rams.
even a loss
They did
against
not
the
beat the
Saints, they're gonna
Niners.
want at least like one final win for their season if they're gonna go 2-15. They're probably gonna take it all out on the Panthers. But yeah, Buccaneers are gonna lose twice. Maybe even the Buccaneers have playoff implications by the end, so they try in week 18 and they win. And then
I mean,
They
true
did.
statement.
There were in
we did-
fact playoff implications in Week 18.
and we did win that Week 18 game, but it did not fucking matter.
Yeah.
week 17, the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks just have a better roster, better defense. It's just not like
I mean, that is a true
That's a
statement. That
good
was
call.
blowout.
The Seahawks did have the better roster.
I just think that Bryce Young is gonna have to like go hard against these defenses if he really wants to ball out. I don't think he can do that. I
I mean,
think Bryce
that's
Young's
pretty much
bad,
every.
but I don't
That was
think
every
he's
Panthers win. Was Bryce Young
You know what's
literally
funny?
having
Before
to
we
play
finish
God literally played
I'm sorry,
God
no,
every
but before we
time.
finish this, the one thing that Funa like reminds me of is kind of like last year's Saints, where like they started off 40 points a game, thinking like
100.
they're on top of the world.
Yeah,
Potentially,
yeah.
got to succeed this
That's
season.
just.
Yeah. We gotta skip through, and we got Atlanta.
Yeah, I think we had what 9. I think we literally had 9 and 8 for Atlanta.
We had 9 and 8. I know we did. I remember this. We had a 9.
We both had them going 9-8.
Yeah.
Bro, they're gonna collapse like they do.
I mean, they
every
went
single
8 and 9.
year.
It was just one game.
Yeah.
Like here's
I mean, like, yeah, same picture. Let's be
It's a
honest.
hot take of mine. I think that the Falcons are actually under this curse where they literally collapse on themselves like every.
They were. I think they were.
Yeah, that is
Falcons
so true.
literally were.
That is 100% true.
It's probably proven at this point.
Like Michael
Like, I
Penix
literally,
went
like,
from,
I-
all right,
every-
he might be a good QB to literally people saying he should be gone.
Like,
Ever since this
yeah.
last season, I've had them in top. I think that the Falcons are just gonna collapse on themselves, miss the playoffs.
And then
not go
Kirk-
in,
Lilly got
and
injured and
just,
Kirk
like,
had to
that's
take
their
over.
pick to improve that.
They did not get that good pick because they traded it to the Rams. Like, yeah, in the draft. Yeah.
I think that the defense is gonna be good. I think the offense is gonna be well.
Yeah,
But I
'cause,
think
yeah,
they're
they
like,
traded
first, like
it.
the Bears and the Jets, and they're just not gonna get it done.
Oh God, I mentioned the Bears and the curse. Oh God, what did I say?
Not
Oh no.
complete the journey to the playoffs.
Yeah.
F5 probably has some more like in-depth thinking than me. I just had that mentality.
Do you think I had more in-depth
Alright.
analysis?
Well, I feel like the
on
main
this?
reason I have
well,
them,
because it's the Falcons and it's the NFC South. I think that's why.
I have them going
guess,
9 and 8.
yeah. I don't know.
A, it's just because I guess one has some kind of point like a curse, but B, it's more like I'd say just certain games. Like they have the Commanders on their schedule. I don't think they're gonna win against them. Not the Bills. Not
Did they win against?
They did win.
They did, yeah.
They won
Even
that
though-
game.
Well, that
was
I
because
remember,
I
but
think
that was because they
Daniels
like
was
randomly
injured, right?
lost the game. They shouldn't.
both of them
They
should
should
like
have
win
won.
games. I just feel like they have talent. Like
Yeah, I had the
Drake
Dolphins
London,
winning.
Bijan Robinson,
I had the Dolphins winning that game. I was right.
You got that right. You got that right.
even Kyle Pitts.
I know,
they
bro.
actually
They
use him.
got their ass
But-
kicked by the
They
Dolphins.
did. They did. I think they did use Kyle Pitts, but I think they're still tired of him for some reason. They. I
No, they're
think
gonna get. They're probably getting.
They're gonna get rid of him, but I think they used him correctly this year. I don't know why they would get rid of him when they're finally starting to use him better, but
I mean, listen. It was still
I
a
don't know,
true
it's like the
statement at
defense-
that
I mean,
time.
they
If they
rested, but
used
it's
Kyle
still-
Pitts, I feel like they did.
yeah.
I'd say not as good as they probably want it to be. That's probably still, I would say, their main issue is definitely defense.
It was. It well, I think it was
Still
both.
was.
It was
Like,
both
they-
defense and offense.
Like
Yeah,
I
well,
said,
we'll see how
defensive
those-
line got better, but like the secondary and stuff was still pretty ass. I'm
These
being
are, if they're-
honest.
Yeah, that they need to.
Good, right? Yeah, like I think it was just a very mid offensive line. We're gonna stop.
Yep, yep. And
Mid offensive line.
Okay.
Oh god, I know I had him winning like 13 games,
Yeah.
Final team in the NFC South.
We had him going
We
crazy.
both
Tampa
blazed them.
Buccaneers. I had them going
13-4 and
12 and 5.
Yeah.
If we
Why
didn't
did I
have that
have them
collapse,
losing to
we
the
would've-
Jets? Is the real question. Why do we both have them losing to the Jets?
Week
Oh
3
no,
curse,
it was
'cause it was
week
the
three.
week 3 curse.
It was week 3. We had them winning against Philly because they owned them. You had them pulling out the dub over Seattle. I had them losing that. I had them winning over the
And
Niners.
we both, I think it's one thing I did get right. That sadly we lost to the Lions.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I had them lose. I had them beating the Patriots, but losing to the Bills and Rams, which was fair. I had us not splitting with.
We both
Atlanta,
had them
which was
losing
true.
week 15 to the Falcons. That was a good call.
I'm gonna be honest. This was pretty much. This would have happened. I feel like my 12 and 5 would have happened if the collapse just did not happen. Like if Baker was
Probably, yeah.
fully healthy, everybody wasn't injured. I think
Yeah.
like I think 12 and 5 would have been like actually possible.
What did we say about them though is the real
F5,
question.
give me your reasoning as to why you thought they were going to go 12 and 5.
What did you
I mean,
say about
this
them?
team, the wide receiver core is stacked. I mean, Baker.
It is. No, it still
Everybody's so
was.
quiet.
It literally was. It was crazy this year. The
Oh,
wide
I
receiver.
remember why I was so quiet during this. I was like,
I think it was nighttime,
It was
right?
either because
It was nighttime.
it was
You were trying to be
nighttime. Yeah, I was
quiet.
late. I remember to be quiet.
Yeah.
QB Bucky Irving seems to be a really
Hey.
good running back, and
Oh fuck.
He just got hurt. He just got hurt.
He literally got. He was out for like 6 weeks, right?
Yeah, he
7
was
weeks.
out for 6. He was out for like half the year, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't get a chance.
Back to the wide receiver core. I mean, Mike Evans, Mike Evans was out for half of the year. Chris Godwin was out for a couple months.
Yeah, he was out for the beginning of the year. He was like on and off.
I
And
mean,
then, like,
Emeka
fucking-
Ibuka was good. Tez Johnson, good. Jalen McMillan came back. They didn't use him to his full, I feel like, still.
their
but-
schedule.
Well, he
isn't
came
the
back
hardest.
in week 15.
Most of these
bro.
teams, I
It
feel
was
like,
kind
have
of
a chance.
it was
Even
already
teams
like
like
the
the
end of
Bills
year.
and the Lions and the Eagles, especially.
They had, bro, they played so well against the Lions and the Eagles, too.
I know.
Or not the I meant the Bills, not the Lions. I meant the Bills. They played
I feel like we have a
so
chance
well
to
against the
beat them.
Bills.
So that's why I see majority of these games going to the Bucks, especially this end of season schedule, where after honestly week 12, all those games are winnable. All those games are winnable, in my opinion.
Alright, bro,
And
this
as long as
was a good
healthy
take, I'm gonna be
and,
honest, because like
you know,
all
I
those
think we can
games
work
were
around it.
winnable. That's the thing. Every single
just-
one of those games were
we just
winnable.
did.
You just like sold some of them, bro. Like the Saints game and stuff like that. Like with the bad condition.
Yeah, those games were winnable. We just sold.
Exactly.
Burks
That was the
injury,
entire season, bro.
Jalen McMillan.
We
I know
just
recently got
sold
hurt.
games we should have won.
Yeah.
We can work around it. We have the talent and we have the players and the team to be able to do it.
We
And that's why I
could. We
think go
did work
12-5.
around that.
Oh, yeah, going back to that Houston Works injury. These games are definitely going to give like a hard time for the Buccaneers, I feel like.
They were. Every single one of those games from week 1 to like 4 without Wirfs were hard. Straight up. Every single
Yeah.
one of them were
still
difficult.
think I got faith in this team. I think they can pull off some major upsets. I got them winning the first 2 games against the Falcons and the Texans. But then, as per tradition with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're going to lose week 3 to the Jets. And then it's like the Bengals.
They really tried. They tried to lose in week 3, bro. That freaking block field goal was crazy, bro. They really tried.
The week 3 curse is real for the Bucks. We just broke it.
It was a mix of the week 3 curse and the creamsicle curse, bro. Because they were wearing the creamsicle jerseys as well.
But then we got the Eagles. The Buccaneers have absolutely owned the Eagles in these past few years. Eagles fans, you guys can stay mad.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers, like, they always pull through against them.
Trash, they lost. Yeah.
I week 5, and they're going to lose against the Seahawks. But then I got them winning over the 49ers, winning over the Lions.
Bro, we would have
winning
beat the
Saints,
Eagles,
sweeping the
bro.
Seahawks.
But the Eagles cheated
The reason
to
I chose the winning
win.
over the Lions is because,
Technically,
like,
yeah.
we saw what happened last year. I think that could actually happen again. And
I mean, some of it was
up,
Baker
like,
throwing
how
that bad pick
I think the
down
Buccaneers
by
are one of
like
the greatest
8 or
rosters in the
whatever.
NFL.
But
Definitely.
besides that,
Wide receivers
honestly,
are deep. Baker Mayfield is
it was just, bro. Like the Eagles did nothing in the second half of that game.
tone down the interceptions a little bit.
I said Baker Mayfield needs to tone down the interceptions a little bit.
I mean, he threw less picks,
Yeah.
but towards the end of the year, he was throwing too many.
Yeah. A lot of them were game
yeah,
losing. That's the thing. Like the Falcons and the
It was mainly the
Panthers.
Falcons and the the
Panthers.
Panthers. Like no, like the
12-5,
Panthers one
12-5.
sucked, bro.
By the way,
That was
there
because
you
if
go,
both
viewers.
like Baker and Mike had communication, that probably would not have been
Yeah.
an interception. Because that was the whole
Bias
thing. It was
towards
just
the
literally
Buccaneers.
just
I'm a
miscommunication.
Buccaneers fan. I'm a Bengals fan.
Sad, man.
No bias. This is completely
No bias.
based off of ball knowledge. Buccaneers. 13.
Bro, people who
I mean,
had
on
ball
paper-
knowledge had faith in the Buccaneers, bro. That's the thing. Everybody who knew they had ball knowledge had faith in the Buccaneers going into this year.
Listen, listen. It was for me. It was just that early. Like, it's just we needed to play like weeks 1 through freaking 5 or like 6 again. Like for the whole season, we would have went 12-5 or 13-4. It's just after the bye week, it was pretty much after the Bills game.
Yeah.
It was over, bro.
Yeah.
Because then Baker got hurt during the freaking Rams
Rams,
game. He
yeah,
was never
yeah.
the same for the rest of the year.
All right, here we go. What's next? Oh, here we go.
The Bears.
Here we
Third
go.
division In the NFC, we have
Oh,
got
no.
to
This is
gonna be bad.
What did I say?
I knew I had the Bears win like 6
Starting it off
games
with the
or
Chicago
something.
Bears, who they're gonna.
Oh no. Okay, that's not that bad.
I had them 8-9. I
Yeah.
had them 8-9.
7-10 and 8-9. What upset? We did.
They
We had
were
them going
11-6.
0-2, or I did at least. I had them winning
I'm
against
going
Dallas,
0-3.
winning against the Raiders. I had them losing to Washington, New Orleans. I had them losing to Baltimore, losing to Cincy, winning against the Giants. Yeah, we literally got that correct, except for Cincinnati. That little stretch there. We had them losing to the
Yeah, I had them
Vikings,
winning week
Steelers.
18 to go 8-9 and
Yeah,
stuff,
I mean,
which they
Bro,
didn't
who
even
could
win
have
that.
thought that they could have won against the Eagles and the Steelers, the Vikings? Like they went literally like 5-0.
Well, I had them beating
Went
the
3-0.
Steelers. I had them splitting. Yeah, I had them splitting with Green Bay.
At
which
least,
is
yeah,
what they did.
we both knew they were gonna split with Green Bay, especially after last season because Caleb freaking he locked
Yeah,
in at
obviously-
18 against them. He probably should have.
They
He
played the-
probably should
I-
have swept them last year, but freaking the kick got blocked.
Yeah, that block. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the main thing, fun because I had them at 8-9, to give the Bengals a win, give them the beating the Eagles and freaking what was it? Yeah, the
Or,
Cowboys.
No,
and
honestly,
stuff,
you
and
give them the
they go.
Vikings win because that's probably more realistic.
Give them the Vikings. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that you got that correct.
Come last in the division.
I mean, I had them splitting with them, which is what they
Probably,
did.
I had them coming last in the division again. I said,
No, I think they're gonna come last in the division.
Yeah.
As the Bears going 8-9 and placing third in the division.
yeah. Let's be nope. We just didn't think
I'm
they
at
were gonna win
third.
the North this year. We just didn't think
Looking
so.
back on all the predictions after this is all-
I just didn't
I
think
had
it
the
was
Bears
it was
going 7-10.
Caleb Williams'
I'm
time
5-1,
yet.
8-9.
Turns out it
What did I
was.
say?
5.
Or what did
I
we
mean,
say?
with the Bears, I just feel like they have like. I mean, they definitely have talent. I mean, DJ Moore, even like Rome Odunze should be a decent receiver. Yeah, still has Keenan Allen and other
Hey,
but the defense-
Roma
their offensive
Dunze should be
line-
decent,
Yeah,
huh?
they were
He
good.
was pretty
And
good.
good.
they still have a good running back. Their defense is still pretty good. And I think a lot of these games.
Hey, that's a
in the
true
schedule,
statement.
they easily
I'm not
win.
even.
They could sweep
I'm
the
not even
Vikings,
making
but I have
bad
them
takes
splitting.
here.
It's just they have a rough patch. They got the Lions in their division. They got the Ravens, even the Bengals, Packers.
Damn, bro.
Um,
Those damn Lions, bro. I
the
thought they
Packers,
were gonna be
Bears, I mean,
fucking
I
good.
know,
Okay.
bro.
Eagles. It's just hard to see
We
them.
all felt.
I mean,
for the
yeah,
Lions
it is not my
fucking
fault,
win.
bro. After last season, like we'll get to them in a second because I know they'll show up because we're doing the North,
Yeah.
bro. I'll talk more about them.
We just fell
you know,
for it,
making
bro. It was
upsets
Lions
this season,
propaganda.
and that's why I have them going 8-9 because most of these games. It's
It was
really hard to see
MMG
them be, like,
propaganda,
getting that
bro.
Kind of upset, and I don't think they're gonna be the worst team, but I would say they're gonna be more third.
100%. So the thing with the Bears for me.
Okay, I didn't think they were gonna be the worst
They
team, but yeah,
always
I
improve
didn't think they
their
were
team
gonna be there
in the
yet.
offseason, only for
I said I like what they did in the
like,
offseason.
real threat to any team at all. Except for like this last season.
No
the Hail
real
Mary that
threat to
destroyed
any
their entire
teams.
season. They were actually,
I
I think,
talked
on
about
track
the
to
Hail
make the playoffs
Mary,
if it weren't
yeah.
for that. But then they went on like 8 straight losses, if I remember as well, with Liam Cohen. But I mean, like I think if they wanted to make the playoffs, they should have done it last year with their easy opponents. If I remember correctly, they had to play the AFC South, and that definitely would have been the time to do that. I feel like.
Yeah.
If you were the Bears, you wanted
I
to.
do
You're talking about
kinda
last
stand
year.
by that.
Sure, if
But I mean,
But
got
they
to
just
the
cooked
NFC
this
East.
year.
still think, yeah, if pretty much they had this year's team last year, they would have won more than 11
I think the
games. They
only
probably
reason I didn't have the Bears winning more games is because of the divisions they were playing. I mean, the AFC North and the
It was because of
NFC
the
East were
division.
looking to be like one of the best of it, like the two best divisions in football going into this year. That's the
Some of Steelers, I
thing.
feel like
Exactly.
they could pull an upset over them.
Right? Okay, I threw it out there. I threw out the idea of them upsetting the Steelers.
But I
Okay.
mean, yeah, the Bears, I think they're also under this curse like the Falcons, where they can't make the playoffs. Like,
Sorry, my little brother's fucking Xbox.
No, okay.
ever since like 2017 with the double doink and stuff, like they just
They were not under
that
any
stuff
curse
happens
anymore,
all the
bro.
time.
I know, yeah. Ben Johnson
Franchise, I
freaking
feel
broke
like.
the
It's kinda-
curse.
It's kind of like strange,
Yeah.
honestly. Like,
He
it's like
broke
black
it.
magic or
He
something.
broke
But,
it.
That's what I got. 7-10 for the Bears. M5's got them at 8-9.
I'm shocked I didn't talk about any of the
Like, I'm
rookies or
last
Joe
in the division.
Thuney at all.
In the stacked.
Because Joe Thuney won Protector of the
Yeah,
Year.
you see, you said the stack North. We did not think the North was gonna be how it was this year.
No,
bro.
no. Here's the thing, though. The North actually was stacked this year. All the teams got a winning record. That's the thing.
I know, but it's just, you know, it was stacked, but also not stacked at
Yeah.
the same time.
Okay. Oh God, what did we say?
Minnesota.
I think we fell for Vikings.
Going to
propaganda,
the second
too.
team in the NFC North, we have got the Minnesota.
Maybe we did have them
Vikings.
going 9-8.
I got them going
can't-
9-8.
Yeah. Hey, I had them going 9-8.
I had them going
I got that
7-10.
right. Yeah. I'm losing to Philly.
I did not, bro. I did not think. I bet you I'm gonna talk about how I don't think JJ McCarthy is gonna have it yet. I'm gonna be true though.
Hopefully.
That's a hot take coming off of last season. M5's got them going.
I had them going 9
7-10.
So I got that right.
Last in the
I just didn't have them last in the division. I had the Bears.
Bears.
last.
I mean, mainly it's JJ McCarthy. I mean, he's coming off an injury on his rookie year where he pretty much
Yeah.
didn't play the whole season, and so
Yeah.
pretty much this is his rookie year. And I just he's unproven. I feel like he's not gonna be able to read every NFL defense. He's gonna
He did
struggle.
not. He was not able
Which
to
is
read.
a true statement.
He did not read every NFL defense. Far from it, bro.
He's
He
not
was
gonna
getting
read
cooked.
every NFL diva. That is a true
He was getting
statement.
cooked by NFL.
Gonna make those kind of rookie mistakes. Plus, he's in a stacked division.
He
I
made
just
those
feel like the
rookie
other teams, like,
mistakes,
they
that's
like
for
him,
sure.
So he knows the offense a little bit more. Jordan Love's had a few years, and then the Lions, they're the Lions. I just think that
Oh,
like
God.
overall,
The Lions,
especially
they're
with
the
schedules,
Lions,
with some of
bro.
the teams they play.
God, I
just don't see him like
stop.
having a winning record or maybe going one more win, but it's just he's completely unproven to me. So I just feel like he's gonna struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a true statement.
So the reason
It's
I
not even
got-
that my takes were
I mean,
bad.
honestly, yeah, you kind of nailed that on the head there. You just knew JJ McCarthy was unproven.
Going 9-8 is because we've seen.
I just knew he wasn't ready yet.
I think.
I just knew it. I was like, bro, bro's not ready for this.
He's coming into his rookie season. Yeah, I think he's gonna be okay, but he's definitely not gonna be on the same level as he's not gonna be a Jaden Daniels. He's not gonna be he's not gonna be a good rookie.
I mean, that is also
correct.
true.
Yeah, he was not a good rookie quarterback. He was a really bad rookie quarterback.
I don't refer to him as a rookie quarterback. This is his second year, but definitely his first. He got injured in the preseason last year.
I mean, he pretty much was a
He's not
rookie.
gonna be able to lead these high-level NFL defenses. The Steelers, the Lions, the Commanders, the Eagles. The Eagles have an elite defense. I don't think he's gonna be able.
They got cooked by the
to read that at
yeah,
all.
they
He's
got
gonna be
yeah,
cooked
they
by
did.
the
by them.
Then again, that was because Wentz was starting. I don't know if that would have been different. I
I
mean, that's another thing. JJ McCarthy got
I
in.
feel like if JJ McCarthy started, it wouldn't have been much
How he performs
different.
Reading defenses and other than college and other than the preseason.
I mean,
games,
Wentz
the
almost won
preseason,
that game,
the
too.
Defense and just the games
Yeah.
weren't the same, obviously, as in the actual games themselves. That's why I got the 9-8. I got them at a winning record because I think Kevin O'Connell is a good coach. He's one of the best coaches in the NFL.
I mean, he is.
Like the way he performed.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Kevin
think he is
O'Connell,
a good
He
coach.
did lead them to
Like his
9
offense, I think he's gonna do well with that, and he's gonna teach JJ McCarthy at least how to make good throws and get the ball to Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison.
He did not get the ball to Justin Jefferson very much. I'll say that. He did not get the ball to Justin Jefferson very much. He barely.
I mean,
scraped
Justin
the
Jefferson still got over 1,000
He
yards,
barely
so I
got-
guess he's
mean, it
kind
was-
of did.
He literally had to do it in the last week. That's how you
for the first
know.
3 weeks, so that's definitely gonna make a
kinda
impact. I feel like to their actual record.
I mean, yeah,
But
no, he also had what, like,
Kevin O'Connell's
friggin'
gonna
1 or
take
2
the
games when
offense
Max
away.
Brosmer
Get the ball to these
was
guys.
though, so you
TJ
can
Hawkinson,
kind of cut him
Jones,
some slack.
Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, get the ball to these guys, and then just let them do their thing. And JJ's gonna be like, okay, I understand, let's do this. That's why I got
Yeah,
the 9-8. Defense is
JJ probably didn't really do that.
obviously still good as well with Andrew Van Ginkel and all those other guys.
Yeah, I think we get the point.
We can't really.
Yeah.
make
Yeah, it's just JJ McCarthy
starts and we see how he plays.
wasn't ready, and that's a true statement. He wasn't.
All right, what's next? Oh no, Green Bay.
The Packers.
With the third team in the NFC North. These bad records.
10 and 7. Oh, I forgot to change the font for that.
I was right. I had him going 9-8. No,
well,
no,
that's
10-7.
speaking of a tie. They tied with Dallas, so they were what 9 and 7 and 1.
No, didn't they go 10? No, they went 10-7 and
No,
1,
yeah,
I
10-7
believe.
and 1. Or 10-6 and 1.
Or
That
something.
would
10-6 and 1. Yeah, that's what I meant.
be. Well, yeah, I went to. Yeah. Yeah, we
I
both
mean,
had. Oh, yeah. This was
We
recorded
were
before the
close.
Micah Parsons
we,
trade.
we could not predict the tie. This was before the Micah Parsons trade, which is a. All right, yeah, that's a good disclaimer.
Well, that's
to
the thing.
have.
We probably would have had him at more, honestly. So, honestly, that's probably a good call that we recorded this before the Parsons trade.
I don't know, just like the Packers.
We probably would
we'll
have
see
they
how
lose
Matthew
another
Golden
game or
first
two
round
because
goes,
of
but I feel
it.
like that's mainly their thing. Is Jordan Love's he's a decent quarterback. Is he top 10?
You said we'll see how Matthew Golden does. He was horrible. He was horrendous. I'm gonna be honest. For
He
the
just didn't get
they
the
just
football.
didn't use
He
him.
just
They
did not
didn't
get it.
use him.
No, but is he a good quarterback? Yes. I just think like his
Honestly, that's.
I mean, I feel like my statement.
I think Jordan Love is a top 10 quarterback now. But I think
I still agree with my take that is he a top 10? No. Is he good? Yes. I feel like that. I still like that
He
take.
hasn't had any
Yeah.
true number one receivers, I would say. People in his jokes, people always say, "Oh, the Packers have a wide receiver 2 room, where like every receiver is a number 2 receiver."
I mean, that's
We'll see how
still
Matthew
true,
Golden
bro.
is.
It's
Yeah.
pretty much a wide
If he's decent,
receiver
they could
too.
easily win another couple games. But I just think also with the schedule, I mean, have some decent teams. You know, obviously they play the Eagles again.
Like I
which
said about
don't
Matthew
think they're
Golden, I
gonna win
think
the
he's decent.
Ravens,
Like,
I don't see him winning that game, but just overall.
Packers
because
didn't
obviously I
win
didn't
that.
see too much of his. I only saw a little bit of his college highlights.
They did win over the Ravens, I think.
Winning-
No, the Ravens beat them, didn't they? I think
Good
the
for
Ravens
you.
beat
Yeah,
them.
a couple
the
upsets here and
Ravens
there,
won,
but
I believe.
just overall, like the defense is decent, but I feel like they still need another 1 or 2 pieces, and that's why I have them going.
Well,
9-8.
that's where Parsons came in. I'll be honest. That was that one piece.
I mean,
They
you know, it was a
really
good
need
thing though. I didn't talk about Micah Parsons in that.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be second in the division.
So here's the thing with the Packers. It's that like they're so inconsistent. It feels like they're consistent at being inconsistent in my mind.
I stand by that. Yeah, they were.
I
pretty
still think that's
consistent.
true.
Yeah, they were pretty consistent. at
One
being
like it
inconsistent.
feels like they've been on a playoff like run.
I mean, what the hell happened in the Panthers game, bro?
Kinda,
How do you
that's
lose
weird,
that
but just
game?
make it consistent.
Straight up.
But then there's
You
Bro, I'll
shouldn't
be honest, bro. They
losing.
lost that. It was like us in the second half of the season, bro. They lost due to their own incompetence, and that's the Packers, bro. Like they should have won the wild card, but they choked on their own incompetence.
10-7 or 11-6 or something to make the playoffs usually.
Like it wasn't Love's
They
fault.
got,
Like the
Matt
defense
LaFleur
choked.
as,
Also,
head
you know.
coach, and, like, I just feel like he's got like that kind of thing. Like, he's got like that Mike Tomlin energy.
True.
He just gets
Yeah.
his team to the playoffs. At, like, every
Yeah. No,
single
I
year.
don't think Matt LaFleur is, and I don't think he's a good head coach. I think he's just like Mike Tomlin, where he's just got that system. That's what happens. Yeah, 10-7. That's all you're getting. You're not getting no 13-4 from the Green Bay Packers. Just straight up. That's how I feel like.
Well, not anymore. Not after Rodgers
I
left.
don't think that the Packers are going to be good
Yeah.
next year. Like, I don't think they're going to be a real threat. I just think they're going to get
Like as soon as Rodgers is gone, now they're just like fucking 10-7 system hell.
I mean, yeah.
That was the truth, though. They really did. They just got wins. I don't think they were
Well,
scary.
well, technically they
this
did go
year.
9-7-1, not 10-7.
With some
But
upsets
so
and stuff
if they
like that.
lost to the Cowboys, I would have been right. We were pretty much both right.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, just pick your poison. Do you take the extra loss, or do you?
It's just
take
the whole
extra win?
Cowboys game. Well, you can't even put a tie anyways. You can't even on that thing. You can only put a winner or a loss. You can't even put tie.
Yeah, like I got 10-7. I don't think the Vikings are going to have anything to play for in Week 18, giving them that final win at 9-7.
They didn't have anything to play for.
But yeah, Green Bay, I think they're just going to be one of those teams, man. One of those teams. Jordan Love, like I said, Jordan Love isn't good, but he's not bad either. Just kind of the most mid QB in the league.
Okay, I think I said he was the most mid QB in the league. He is not the most mid QB in the league.
9-8.
There are better contenders for most mid QB in the league. That's for sure.
All right, Detroit.
Oh,
God.
great, the
Here we
Lions.
go.
Ending off the NFC North, we
What
have
do we
got
say?
also coming.
I want-
Detroit Lions.
Did I say
I got
15?
I'm winning probably
13-4 and 12
12-5 and 13.
Yeah.
Easily the
Oh my
Bucks, but
God.
flipped, ironically.
Look at the end, bro. I had them going on like a 9-game winning streak.
I had
What
them
is
losing their last
this?
2 weeks, which is ironic because they went 1-1, but they lost to the Vikings, and I called that shit.
Bro, I had them losing. I did have the loss to KC. I had them going. I didn't. I just didn't
did.
predict them getting swept by Green Bay. What else? I didn't. I thought they're. I had them losing to Washington.
I thought they were gonna beat the. Well, that game was a shootout, and the Lions were beating the.
I didn't.
You know, the
Yeah, they got
Rams, and
swept by Minnesota.
13-4.
Yeah, they
Got
did.
12-5.
I had them.
Division.
What did I had them
Obviously,
splitting. They got
we've seen
swept.
We've seen how they did last year.
They did not have that same momentum coming into the season, bro. Holy moly, they did not have that same momentum.
Explain yourself.
I mean, I just think, the Lions roster is
steal.
amazing. I mean, they have all the talent on both sides of the ball.
They're wasting that talent.
It's a true statement.
they're
though.
literally
That's
wasting
what
that
sucks.
talent.
It's a true.
Yo.
They just
Yeah,
were. It was
obviously,
being
Ian Hutchinson is
misused
coming
or
back from injury. It could be a
something.
huge part for their defense.
I mean, the offense was so bad for Detroit this year. It was horrible. It's because they got like John Morton or whatever his name is. Like, who is that?
Well, they had
Obviously,
fucking Dan
Amon-Ra
Campbell
Jr.
had to
did
start
Montgomery,
calling play.
Sonic and Knuckles
Like, it was
duo.
bad.
I see him winning a lot of games. I see him, I say by like the end of the season, and they're gonna I would say stop like by the last 2 weeks to make sure they're not injured. Because that was the main problem last year, was they got injured, and that's what caused them to lose.
Did they get injured this year? Maybe a little bit. Not
I
much.
don't even know.
Literally, their defense was backups and dirt stringers. But if they stay healthy, easily could go to the Super Bowl. Honestly, that's how I feel. They could easily go.
Yeah, no, that's a bad call.
If they stay healthy.
Even when healthy, they're not going to the Super Bowl. Not this
throughout
year.
the season and the playoffs.
This season, obviously.
Yeah, honestly, what I think the Lions is they're gonna have they got what's his name? What's his name? I'm blanking. That Dan Campbell? Dan Campbell, right? Yeah. They got Dan Campbell at head
How did I blank on Dan Campbell's name, bro?
coach. I mean,
the most
we've seen
memorable
him.
I don't know
coach
that you did.
So to speak.
Yeah.
Like he takes his game
I
seriously.
said he's got that dog in him.
Seriously,
He was
dude.
calling plays, bro. He was bad at it.
He does.
Do not
does.
let him
He
call
100%
plays
does.
again, bro.
Jared Goff, like I think he's just in the top 10 quarterbacks in the league.
I no longer stand by that. I don't think Jared Goff is.
I know.
Honestly,
He's
I
not
think
a
he's like
top.
13 or
See how he
something,
does
bro.
coming off of last season, especially that loss, like,
He's still
obviously
good,
he's
but,
had
like-
interception issues as well, just like Baker Mayfield. But yeah,
I
Amon-Ra
think he
St.
did.
Brown.
Did he have pick
Yeah, I
issues?
don't even know
think
how
he
many
did.
picks. I don't even know if he threw that many picks, bro.
Let's
Like, I don't even
see.
think interceptions were the
Jared
problem.
Goff stats. Let's give it a quick look. 2025. He had 8 picks. Yeah, no, it wasn't really.
Okay, 8 is not even bad.
I think
bro.
it was just
8's not even
sacks.
bad.
It might have
He
just been
did-
sacks
Montgomery,
taken
yeah,
in play call.
they
It
got
might have been
their
sacks. Yeah, it was
offensive
not
line
an
Kyle
interception
Fuller
problem.
on there. Aiden Hutchinson coming off an injury off of a broken leg, I believe it was last year.
What the
Pretty
fuck
much.
is this?
It looked
Yo,
like he
what
was,
is
like,
that
good on the
selling?
sideline in the Hall of Fame game? You know,
Yeah.
I
The
think he's gonna be
background
good. I don't know if he's gonna have that same explosiveness.
We're talking about the Hall of Fame
Other players
game.
with Injuries like Nick Chubb especially. But I think the Lions are gonna be good. We're gonna see how they treat the loss of Ben Johnson, but it's not looking to be.
No, it was pretty terrible. I said it's not looking to be too terrible. It was pretty terrible. I know they missed Ben Johnson so much.
I think,
They probably miss him
especially-
so
I just think
much.
Dan Campbell's gonna go. Like he's gonna be hungry for like a hard playoff run this year, just like 2023.
no.
I mean, he was. He's just he didn't work out.
Please tell me.
Giants.
Don't tell me I give the Giants like 8 wins or something.
Starting off with one of the best.
They won
Jump
4
on
games,
Superstar
the
Arguably
Giants.
the best division in football. We have got the NFC East with
Arguably the best division. They were like one of the worst this year.
Okay, all right. No, wait. I think they literally went 4-13. Right?
You had it right. They went 4-13. You had it right.
Fuck yeah. I got some
I had
correct.
6 and.
Why is it not showing the record, bro? Yeah, 4-13.
Start with you.
We got 6
Why
and
did you pick
11. Lost to Washington.
I had him beating
lost to
Denver, bro.
Dallas.
I had him
Yeah.
winning that game with Denver, bro.
Yo, bro. Bro,
Dude,
they,
I was
like,
almost
if they
right,
don't
bro.
choke,
They
bro, they
choked.
do pull off that upset too.
That's what's sad, bro.
It's
They-
just the stuff like the Eagles. We couldn't see that coming. Freaking Patriots.
You know what the
Yeah.
thing is? Yeah, I should have had the loss to Denver, but they did beat the Cowboys in Week 18.
Like, really, I think the main reason I have them going with 6 wins, maybe even potentially 7, I'm just gonna stick with 6, is because they have talent on both sides of the field, like in certain
Yeah, they
aspects.
do, bro.
I mean,
It's
they
just
do.
it's just coaching. I mean, Brian Dable.
I mean, like-
and probably just a little bit more of the defense, but Brian Dable, I don't think is a good head coach.
I mean,
He's just
listen,
not
yeah.
good. He got fired mid-season.
Yeah, he wasn't good. I mean, I think my take still stands. The Giants had have good talent. This just was being used.
I mean, we'll see what John
Right.
does.
Like
for
Malik
them
Neighbors
this
is a
year.
good wide
Harbaugh.
receiver. Russell Wilson, from what I've seen in preseason, looks like he might still have at least a little bit left in the tank.
Oh, he had nothing left. He had nothing
No, he did
left
not.
in the tank. He literally
Okay,
had
after that
week
week 2
game,
game-
and that was it. That was his last dance.
I say he might still. A good thing I
Malik
said
Neighbors
might,
got
bro.
hurt. So
Well, we never,
Jackson
yeah, he
Dart
just
looks decent.
got
I decided
injured.
to start him
Jackson Dart, he was good. He was
later in the
decent.
year. Even Jameis.
They did
Okay,
start
yes,
him later in
that
the
is a
year.
good. Winston is just Jameis Winston. He's gonna
Yeah.
upset a team like he always does randomly from.
No, he
I had
tried.
to.
I don't think he did. I don't think Jameis got that upset.
He should have
just
beat the
tried.
Lions, bro. He should have.
He tried to get that upset.
1 week.
It was literally just
whenever he starts.
But
And I
thing
just
is,
like
he
defense
always
like
has that
Dexter
insane
Lawrence
game
and
where
Kayvon
he either
Thibodeau.
upsets plays insane.
Dexter Lawrence did nothing this year. He literally did like nothing. Kayvon Thibodeau, I think he.
Bro, I know I
kinda
probably
fell for a little
glazed
while.
freaking what was it? The Abdul Carter, bro. I bet
They have
I glazed them.
some talent. I just think with their kind of schedule and
I hope I did.
just overall, talent, they are lacking in good few aspects. I think they're gonna win a few games, make a couple upsets, but in the end, I feel like most of the games they're gonna
That's
end
true.
up losing
Okay, maybe I
due to
did
one reason
talk
or
about
another.
that.
Yeah, so here's my reasoning for the Giants being so terrible.
Okay, bro. I'll be honest. One of my takes weren't even that bad.
I know, yeah.
I think they win over the bad team, like the worst teams than them, and like that's it. Like I got them
Yeah.
winning over the Saints, I got them winning over the Patriots, I got them winning over the Raiders. The only upset I have them getting is one over the.
Oh, we had the Patriots. You had the Patriots, I guess, being
I
a
had him
bad
upsetting
team.
the Niners, bro.
But
Why?
I think Russell Wilson.
That did
is
not
gonna win.
happen.
The first 4 weeks is gonna go terribly like it did.
Hey, hold up! That's a golden prediction. I said, hey, they're gonna start Russell Wilson these first 4 weeks. He's gonna do terribly,
In Pittsburgh, I think.
like you did in Pittsburgh.
That's pretty true.
At all. And then they're gonna get that win over the Saints. Maybe start James Winston, but
I think they did. They literally they started Dart over.
But it started Dart.
They started Dart.
I think that the might of the Eagles, especially in those two games, and the Broncos defense is gonna be like we saw what happened with James Winston and the Broncos last year. It's not gonna go very well. They're gonna see that. They're gonna go, oh, it's like they're gonna play James.
Okay,
Winston
well,
games
honestly,
before
the Giants
49ers game.
destroyed that
So they're gonna
defense.
go,
It
"Ah,
literally
well,
was just their own
play." They
incompetence.
might start Jackson Dart at that point. Jackson Dart's improving on
Bro, I actually those are goated predictions. I literally predicted it. I had them starting all three quarterbacks over like a period of time this year. Albeit they started Dart over Winston in like week 5. Or
we
whatever.
both had that. We all knew that all three were gonna play at some point.
I don't think I knew. Some people didn't. I don't think some people thought that Dart was gonna play. I think they knew Winston was gonna play at some point. I don't know if they knew about Dart. I don't know.
I knew they were. Like he's a rookie. They're gonna throw him out at some point.
That's good predict. I literally got that. Like the Russell Wilson one was especially good. I literally knew he was gonna.
Yeah,
do
that was
terribly
one of your best.
4 weeks.
Maybe hating. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Jackson Dart personally, but
Oh yeah, I was still salty
Not a big
about
fan of
Shador
Jackson
Sanders.
Dart.
I was still salty about Shador.
I mean, I think they're just gonna get the win.
I
for
will
that.
say this. I'm a pretty
They
big
got that-
Dart fan now. I like how he likes Star Wars. I don't think he deserved any of what happened to him this season.
Lawrence, he's good.
I thought
They
that.
got
You know, I'm
receivers, he's
well,
not
yeah, I'm not
But I think that
surprised.
quarterback, it pulls everything together.
Yeah, I'm not
I think
surprised by
Russell
it.
James and
Few
Jackson
things.
will be able to do that. Tyron Tracy, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's injured or what. If they have to start Cam Scatterbo, but Cam Scatterbo isn't good well, but he was good in college last year.
Scatterbo?
I was calling him Scatabo. Yeah, no, it's Scataboo.
Cam Scatterbo. I mean, yeah, he got mentioned.
I knew he was
But-
good. I knew he was good in college. I knew he was gonna be good going into this year. If they did,
He just got hurt.
Good if they decide to start him, but I don't know. I don't think the Giants got what they especially Brian Dable at head coach. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's just true. Brian
he got
Dable is
fired.
not it.
Personally.
He's a Titan.
I don't know. I just don't think the Giants. I don't think
He's
it's the
literally on
Giants'
the
year.
Titans.
They gotta get one more good draft pick, get another quarterback.
This is true. It was not the Giants' year.
The quarterback class this year, I don't think was very good.
Quarterback class this year. It was okay.
It was all right.
Ward was good. Chuck good. Dart okay. Brosmer was ass. Yeah, that's like the worst one.
Shador is all. He's a Pro
Shore
Bowler.
is mid. I don't think he's very good.
Shador's just mid. He's just mid right now.
Like even a defensive guy, somebody with great pressure for the other teams in the NFC.
Bro, I remember this fucking game, bro. This was a snooze fest.
It was, but you guys won that game.
Yeah. All right,
Dude, the only
Who's
thing
next,
notable in that
Dallas?
Giants Bengals game.
Dallas.
Yep. But we're gonna be
Yeah.
automatically wrong because of the tie.
7-7. Yeah. Hold on. Wait,
They went
what was
7-9
there?
and 1. You're pretty much right,
Yeah.
Fona.
Yeah.
That 5 you had him going
9-8.
9-8.
I think I was actually really good on my
You have them.
NFC East prediction. We'll
I
see
just
what I
feel
say
like
about the
obviously
Eagles.
offense has talent. Dak is a
and
good
stuff.
quarterback despite everything. He is the good quarterback.
Dak is a top
There's a
10.
reason.
Which is
why
true.
the
Dak
Cowboys
is a good
pay him
quarterback.
like they do because he
It was
is
not
good.
his
CD
fault.
Lamb's good. The running backs is gonna be a. We'll see how they do. It might
He
be a
got
potential
injured.
issue there, but I think
The running
Williams
backs
was
are
a good. He was
I mean,
a really good.
they have a
running
chance to be
back this year.
decent. They have talent. They obviously we'll see what happens with Micah Parsons, but they still have
Oh, they traded.
some levels like on defense and stuff that even if he does get traded, they could still I'd say be decent.
No, okay, that's a bad take. No, the Dallas defense was horrible this year. It was really, really.
I know
bad.
that was the reason they lost most.
They
of
literally
the
had
game.
they had Matt Eberflus as defensive coordinator, bro. I don't know what they were thinking.
I think I just didn't know who the defensive
Probably,
coordinator
yeah.
was.
Honestly,
That's why.
against certain
I just
teams,
knew the
like,
players.
more, like real teams and stuff. I feel like they're gonna fall.
I mean, they were even bad last
Like,
year, bro. That's the
Dak
thing.
always
They
has
were
that,
bad
where,
last
like,
I mean,
year.
against,
true.
like, really good teams, he's gonna have like a bad game, or he's gonna just have a random week where he loses to like a bad team. But
Did
Which
they?
is true. It
Yeah.
happened.
I think they
I
did.
think they're gonna still be decent enough. I don't know about playoffs, but at least I said they have a winning record. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously the
good
new
thing I
coach
said I
as
didn't
well.
know about playoffs.
But
They
just
did not
overall, I
make
think
it.
they have enough talent to at least be able to
They
get a
didn't-
9-8 record.
Did they have? No, that's not a winning.
So my thing with the Cowboys is they're in a stacked division. NFC East, obviously one of the best divisions in football. I think
Stacked
they get swept by the
division.
Eagles, swept
Yo,
by the
fun. Such a
Commanders
stacked
easily.
division this year.
I had them getting swept by the Eagles
Like I think the Cowboys
and swept by the Commander. I think they swept the Commanders.
might put up a little bit of a fight, but I think
Yeah,
They
yeah,
did,
they did
yeah.
sweep the Commanders.
With that, like if Micah Parsons does get traded, then I think the might of Jaden Daniels, like his scrambling ability.
Oh God, please stop.
The might of
What is this
Daniels.
Jaden Daniels glaze?
How
Yeah.
he does without pressure in his face. I think
This is
that's
like
what
me with
the fuck?
Alliance,
for them,
bro.
honestly. I mean, I just don't think the Cowboys have what it takes this year. I think they need one more draft pick.
I'm
one
shocked.
more
We didn't
pick,
talk about
a little
Pickens,
bit.
did we?
Yeah, get a running back, get another wide receiver.
I think this was
Come out,
before the
honestly,
Pickens
honestly,
trade.
I said get another wide receiver. I get like clearly. I
This
don't
was
think we
before the
knew about
Pickens trade.
Trying to make an impact on there is CeeDee Lamb. And
Yeah.
Dak Prescott also does
I think this
is
was
definitely
before the
before the
Pickens
trade.
Yeah.
Last year, like, it's just
So
such
we
a
had
what
no
if. I
clue
feel like the
Pickens was on the
Cowboys this year,
team.
I don't
Yeah.
think they have what it takes, 1 7 and 10, getting themselves.
He was still in
a draft
Pittsburgh.
pick, getting themselves what they need for next year. And honestly, like, yeah, we'll see how the coaching change goes as well with Mike McDaniel. Or no, not Mike McDaniel. That's the Dolphins coach. Mike McCarthy getting fired last year.
Now Mike
McDaniel,
McCarthy is in
bro,
fucking Pittsburgh. Yeah.
See how it goes for the Jets.
Bro, who is Brian Schottenheimer? He actually did pretty good, I felt like. He was kind of underrated
He
this
didn't
year.
even do that bad, bro. Brian Schottenheimer wasn't even that bad.
I mean, for what he was given, especially with offensive play calling, like, he did really good.
He was even, yeah, he was good.
All right. Oh, God.
All right,
What do you say
Commanders.
about Washington?
What? I don't know what you say more than I said.
I don't know either.
Actually, we have got the Washington Commanders.
They went
Washington
5 and
Redskins,
12.
Washington football team. I got them going.
Oh, God. Oh, goodness.
Oh no.
Oh, we got cooked. 11 and 6. I mean,
You know what's sad on it? I knew
What?
why I put him at 11 and 6. You convinced me because I thought Jaden Daniels would have a sophomore slump, and you convinced me that they'd be good enough to still do it.
I did.
I remember.
I sold, bro. I got the first 3 weeks right. That's all I can really say. God, bro. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they got beat by the Bears, swept by the Cowboys. Yeah, I had them winning. I don't know why I had them winning against Detroit. I think they lost to the Dolphins too.
Yeah, they did. That was the Spain game.
Yeah.
11 and 6, making the playoffs once again.
Denver, they
I
nearly
made the
beat
playoffs
Denver,
again.
bro.
Wow, so again, another same opinion kind of deal. It's crazy how for all of these teams, our opinions have stayed like
Yeah,
pretty much the
yeah,
same.
yeah,
They're gonna be
Shut
very
your
good
bitch
this
ass
year.
up.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Commanders are terrible.
For our
I
I
said
mean-
they're gonna be very good this year. They were terrible.
I mean, just the Commanders. I mean, if Jaden Daniels can keep this momentum from last season, he can easily do what he did again and have a really
Freaking
good year.
snapped his
But
leg.
there
I
is
don't
some
even know what
question.
happened,
Obviously, they
bro.
lost their
He got
running back to
Twice.
a trade.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin's
Check
clearly
him
having
twice.
issues. Who knows what's gonna happen with him? Maybe he gets traded.
They got
out
him
of the team.
back.
They
And he didn't
re-signed
even,
him.
bro. He
This
didn't
was
even
before
do
they
anything
re-signed.
after they got him back. Yeah.
Him
They
the
did it.
main
He
wide
did it.
receiver, and we'll see how that works. He didn't play obviously much this preseason, so I really can't get a gauge of how he will be.
He was all right. Okay,
I mean,
he
I still
wasn't
see
even
him,
that bad. on the
winning
Commanders.
quite a
Devo?
few games, especially with
He was, like,
I would say
decent.
mostly easy
I thought he was good.
start first 4 weeks of the year with Giants,
Mostly.
Raiders,
Okay,
Falcons,
they did have a
Packers.
more
I could
easier
see him
start.
realistically
It
winning
was
all
easy.
those games.
Yeah.
But I just think maybe more
It
towards
was
the
just
middle of the
after
season
that.
when they hit the harder teams like the Chiefs, the Lions, even the Seahawks. I think can give them trouble.
I mean, that's a true
But-
statement.
They
did
literally
lose
lost
those
all of
games.
those games.
Overall, I think if Daniels can keep his momentum
he can easily make the playoffs.
He did.
Take it
That's a simple. That was my statement. If he keeps his momentum, they get this.
You just got
Main
hurt.
question this year, I feel like, is
This year
Jaden
just got
Daniels
hurt.
going to be the one out of all the quarterbacks drafted last year to have the sophomore slump?
Technically,
Yes.
I
Well,
don't
technically,
count that
no.
as a sophomore slump though because he got hurt. I don't think any of the quarterbacks
Yeah,
had a
it's-
sophomore slump.
It's technically a no.
I just like.
But technically, yeah.
It's technically out of all the QBs he did have. Well, technically it would be J.J. McCarthy because he's the sophomore who did the worst, but he got hurt too. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause
man. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
And
really
Caleb was the only
And
healthy
honestly,
one.
I don't think it's going to be that way. I
Yeah.
think he's got that aura to him. He's got that, like, he's calm, collected. He, like,
Got that
It
aura
was
to
literally
him.
Caleb
So
and
easily,
Bo
so
and
so
Drake,
fluid
and
this year.
none of them had
Yeah,
a
like, even
sophomore
against the
slump.
NFC Championship,
That were
that's an
fully
insane
healthy.
feat as
Yeah.
a rookie quarterback on a 4-win team just the year prior. The real question is, like, I don't have any like concern for Jaden Daniels at the moment. Especially
That's
how-
bad. That's bad.
You don't
that's
have
bad.
any-
That's bad. That's really bad. Yeah, no, there was concern with him.
Performed in the preseason. Then again, he did do it against the Bengals defense, but he did run. He did do well against the Bengals defense in the second.
There
game
were
that he played.
concerns with Jaden Daniels.
I think the main question is definitely Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson was traded, obviously. We're gonna
Brian
see
Robinson
how
got
the
traded.
running
They
back-
use McNichols more.
Austin Eckler and old Austin Eckler is gonna do.
Well, yeah, I was going to say because Brian Robinson, remember, he got traded to the
Terry
Niners.
McLaurin, I don't have much concern for him at the moment. I think the Commanders organization, I think they're gonna get that done. They're just waiting a little bit.
Yeah, they
They
did
did.
resign. There was
Yeah,
no
they
concern.
got.
They
I
resigned.
got
Is
that correct.
happening?
I knew they were gonna
Or,
get him
I don't
back.
know. Like they could pay him, they could tag him, they could do whatever they want with him. I don't know how many teams actually
They
want
paid
him.
him.
Maybe the Giants or something, or not the Panthers because they already have their wide receivers now. But like, I don't know if there's much interest for him. Just like last year, I had the sweeping the.
All right, let's go to the Eagles.
All right, Eagles.
Don't tell me we just glazed.
Yeah.
Oh God, I did. Oh, I did.
Holy 12.
15-2. And those only losses being to the Bucks and the Commanders. Yo. Yours
At
was
least
12. Yours
like
was way
12 and
closer,
5.
obviously. You had them losing to Denver.
They
You got that
won
right.
11, like-
You
Yeah.
got the Denver upset correct. And the Giants upset.
And I had him losing to the Giants.
Bro, you just it was the wrong game, but you still got that Giants one.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was just the Cowboys and the Bears. You got them losing to the Chargers and the Bills.
All right. Well, the reason I have them at 12-5 is mainly the fact that I think the defense lost a good bit of pieces.
Well, at least I knew they were gonna win the division. I guess. Yeah.
through the offseason this year.
Because we
And
both
I
knew
think
that.
It's not going to affect them too much, but it's going to affect them enough where some of these games against good, I'd say like good to better
Okay,
opponents,
let's-
have them like
alright.
having the Giants get like a random upset because honestly
They did. They
Yeah,
got
it's true,
that
the Giants
random
did get a
upset.
random
Three years
upset.
end up
Yeah.
getting like a random upset against the Eagles, and I feel like with that will
was a good
happen. But
call.
overall, I mean, this team is really good. I mean, Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. Saquon is
I mean, they're pretty good. They were
Jay-
still pretty good.
Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback, but that's my opinion.
an amazing running back. They got good receivers. The offense. is
Well,
really gonna
Saquon
be
just
the
kind of
problem.
fell.
I think it's mainly just going to be
Wow.
the defense.
He's
with,
still good.
with the
He
pieces
just
they
kinda
lost.
fell
Yes.
off.
I mean, obviously, we'll see how the guys they draft.
You were literally just concerned about the
We'll see how most of the guys returning do, but overall,
That
I think
was
that's
my
the
main
reason
concern,
I'm
though.
going
Was
12
the
to 5
defense.
is because they
Ironically,
lost
not,
But
not
no,
Kevin
it was just-
Patullo in the
it was-
offense.
Yeah, it was just Kevin
a little chunk of their
Patullo freaking
defense
calling
that,
plays.
that might like make a
Now
fall
he's a
for him just a couple
Dolphin.
games. That maybe if they had everybody, they probably would have.
Yeah, now he's a Dolphin.
So on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, we've got the Eagles going 15-2 from me. I got them sweeping the Cowboys, splitting with the Commanders, as previously mentioned, sweeping the Giants, sweeping all of the NFC North actually with how
I
stacked
had
that
them
roster is.
sweeping all of the.
took-
I mean, they almost did though.
You-
If they won against the Bears, they would have.
Yeah.
Talking about the defense again, they did lose a couple people, but I think what they lost it wasn't too much. They still got Lane Johnson, if I remember correctly. He's elite. They still got Cooper DeJean. They still got I forgot who that other cornerback was, or safety.
Cooper DeJean was kind of fraudulent this year.
I think I was going to talk about Quinyon Mitchell here.
But
That was
like,
really
I just
good.
think the Eagles roster is so good, and just per tradition, the Buccaneers is going to be one of their losses. And then with how Jay Daniels performs, I think that.
Wait, I already made my point
I
on the
think
Bucks
they can
Eagles
win
the
over
first time.
with, like how their offense is, I don't think that James Cook and Josh Allen's going to be able to get the ball.
They did win over the Bills.
Stacked defense.
Then again, though, that is because like the Bills kind of fumbled that.
This is a real.
They
I'm
kinda
not an
choked.
Eagles fan by any
They
means,
did.
but like you gotta admire the talent in front of you in my eye. Saquon.
I do stand by that. The Eagles
is-
probably do have some of the most talented, probably the most talented roster in the league, but they wasted it with Kevin Patullo.
I mean, you in the end, though, you were kind of glazing them.
I think
Yeah.
he's gonna step into the season, maybe have his first 3,000 passing
I mean, it's the former Super Bowl champion. It's kind of like warranted.
Wait, how many
delay.
passing yards did Jalen Hurts have?
I don't. You know what? Let's give that a little.
Because you're talking about he got his first 3,000 like yard season. How many passing yards was Jalen?
3,224.
He did.
You got
He
3,000.
did. Well, not his first. I guess.
Like coaching them as per usual. I mean, for the Super Bowl champions, like you can't have them come last. But yeah.
I knew they weren't gonna be
I
last.
mean, I was never gonna have them last. They obviously won it.
I am getting the 1 seed.
1 seed easily.
No. They were the two, they were literally they were the 3.
They were the 3.
All right, we on to the AFC. Yeah. Oh, okay. Please tell me just 2 and 15, bro. 2 and 15.
Well, we
2
did
and
not
15.
guess
AFC with the AFC West, we have got the Las Vegas Raiders. This team.
Well, they won 3
I think
games.
they're gonna be good at
Wait,
all
wait,
this
wait,
year.
they won 3.
I got
Oh, you had 8 and 9. Oh God, that one's way worse.
Holy.
Yo, that one
Four
is
and
way
thir-
worse. I had them winning against the
you know one thing I
Colts
did
and
get
the
correct though,
Broncos.
Fona? They beat the Chiefs in Week 18.
Yeah, you got that right.
That's it.
You had them
And I had
beating the
them winning Week 1.
Giants too.
I had them winning Week 1.
The thing was that they literally got like swept by
8
their
and 9.
division.
8 and 9.
Like-
Oh God. So let me
Aside
say my
from the
reasoning as why
Chiefs.
they're gonna be so terrible this year.
Listen,
They're gonna
I
play the
couldn't
Patriots.
predict
The
Geno
Patriots
Smith
have
being that
last
ass.
season.
I mean, yeah, he was
Sorry.
terrible.
I think they're gonna lose that. The Chargers, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose the Commanders. I meant. They're gonna lose to the Bears. They're gonna get a win over the Colts, but then lose to Cam Ward and the Titans. Get swept by the Chiefs.
Did they? I think they did lose to the Titans, right?
No, they beat the Titans.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, no, the Raiders won that game.
Easily.
It's
They're
10-20.
gonna.
So they got swept by the Chiefs.
Swept by the
entire
Chiefs,
NFC,
did not.
Yeah, no, NFC East. I mean, actually.
I think they did.
You know,
I think they did
They
get swept
did.
by the NFC East.
I think
Yeah.
they're gonna have like a couple upset wins.
Literally.
Win over the Broncos, win over the Chargers.
Yeah,
But
no,
I think that's all
that
they got.
didn't
I think
happen.
they're gonna have the wins over the two
That did
bad
not
teams
happen.
and the Colts and the Browns on their schedule. But I think the rest of the team, like the bad teams and the teams on there, just have way better rosters.
did they even beat the Browns? I don't even know. I don't remember.
No, they didn't. They lost. I think. Right. I spelled that so incorrectly. Yeah, no, they lost. Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, it was the
Sanders,
Shador
yeah.
game.
Talking about Ashton
Yeah, it was the
Kutcher,
Shador game, I
Max
remember.
Crosby. Max Crosby's gonna be the only good thing on that defense.
Now he's gonna be gone. Now Max Crosby's gonna be gone
Yeah,
off that.
yeah, now he's gone. I mean, Raiders fans, at least this. You guys are definitely getting Fernando Mendoza, unless the Raiders organization fumbles the
I said
bag.
that Geno Smith probably has somewhat left in the tank.
The Raiders' offensive line, and especially
Okay, I did know the Raiders O line was probably gonna be pretty ass.
going to his receivers, who I'm a I don't even know who they got.
I said I don't even know who the receivers are. I didn't even know they had Jacoby Myers and Trey Tucker and stuff like that.
Who got traded
Got
mid-season?
Brock Bowers, but he's a tight end.
They got
Bro, he's a
Brock
tight end.
Bowers
My
did good
turn.
with on the field.
Bro.
I mean, they got what's his name from the Seahawks in that one, like who didn't run the ball.
Is that Tyler Lockett?
Pete Carroll.
Oh yeah, they got P.
Yeah, they got Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
I thought Pete Carroll's gonna be alright, okay?
Ashton Genty's gonna be a bust.
I said Ashton
He's gonna be
Genty
a
was gonna be a bust. Okay, that's a interesting.
He was not.
He did really good. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, he said, "Damn."
No, you like really weren't.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I
He
think
wasn't
that
that
the Raiders,
bad.
with how they are,
He was good.
I think they can win a few games. I mean, I have even winning week 1 before hitting
Dude,
losing
I
streak.
guess,
Even, like,
technically
certain
they
games,
You had
won
him beating
two
the
games.
Patriots in week
Cam
1.
Ward, I think they can beat them. Like Geno Smith isn't. He got a revival with Seattle. I don't think he's that bad of a quarterback. Pete
No, he's trash. He's trash. He's trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Ask me. I'm sorry.
He's horrible.
He's trash.
He is dead ass the worst quarterback in the league. Yo.
He's
You know what's
The worst
sad?
starting
With
quarterback
the
in
last
the
he
league.
wasn't even that bad. He
Bro.
wasn't
I
even
think
that
that
bad.
familiarity
last
is going to help him win a few games. I have him.
No, it did
I have
not.
him winning. week
It was bad. It was really, really
against the
bad.
Chiefs because I think by that point the Chiefs are just going to throw in backups, and I already think the
Technically, they
I mean,
did.
that is true. That is
Technically, they did, but not for the reason you'd assume.
Raiders will probably be eliminated.
Yeah.
So they're just
true. Yeah,
gonna
I know.
win for, like, momentum.
Technically true.
I think like Jacoby Myers is like their main receiver. I think he's gonna be decent. I think Ashton Genty.
Yeah, he got traded.
He's gonna have a
I mean,
good
he
year.
got
I
fucking
wouldn't say he's
traded.
gonna freaking put up like Saquon
No, the thing is,
numbers,
he was
but I think
good.
he's gonna have
And
like
he got
11,
traded.
like
He was
11
good over
yards,
there
maybe
instead.
just 1,000 or something. Quite a few touchdowns, I believe. And I just think like with their defense, like obviously besides Max Crosby, they do have quite a few holes there that they didn't
Which
address
is
too
true.
much.
Very,
So,
very true.
I feel like
They
that's gonna
need
be
to
like,
address
their main
that,
factor
bro.
into
It's
why maybe they're
bad.
not a playoff team. But I still think they get a decent amount of wins. I think maybe they pull up an upset against the Broncos
No.
and like the Chargers and stuff.
No.
But overall, I think 8-9 is.
You know what's funny? My take isn't even that bad.
Yeah.
It's just
It's just you
Great-
gave him way
like,
too
the
many
Raiders are just too
wins. That's the thing.
All right, second seed.
Denver.
AFC, we have got the Denver Broncos.
Denver,
Broncos
14
Oh
and
God,
three,
wait.
let's see
What did I
you
say
got.
about Denver?
We have both.
Okay, no.
we have
no,
a 10-7.
yeah. Honestly, going into this year, that sounds correct, but they went fucking 14-3, bro. Yeah.
I don't
got
think
them
we
at-
could. I don't think we would have predicted that.
I had him going 3-0 to start the year.
And at
And
10
losing
and
to Cincy.
7, I'm gonna be honest. Like I think that's just the perfect round.
I had him beating the Bengals.
Like, I can see that.
Ah,
happening.
good
I had
call
him-
there.
We
Good
got
call.
Bo Nix, obviously. Portland Sutton. Patrick Surtain, the second. We got they got J.K. Dobbins in free agency. They got like as a backup. I know that. They got like they just got a good roster. Their defense is great. They got Marvin Mims. He was pretty
True.
good last year.
Denver's defense
Yeah,
wasn't
so,
anything.
Not really much to talk about, honestly. The Broncos are just a good team now. Especially
Yeah.
with Bo Nix at quarterback. I
Yeah,
think
okay.
They might sneak into the playoffs.
Record. I mean, their schedule, especially
They
to
might
start
sneak
the year,
in.
later on in the season, they're gonna
Not
have
the
a few
one.
tough games.
Literally
Obviously, they're gonna have the
getting
Chiefs. They're gonna have the Commanders,
They
the Packers.
swept
Okay, well, the
Chiefs.
Teams I think like they
We're
could
not that
potentially.
tough.
It all depends on. I mean, Bo Nix is pretty good with Cortland Sutton and Marvin Mims, who are both good receivers. I think they have the defense is good. We'll see how the rookie corner that they drafted in the first round.
Oh no, that guy was bad.
I
Jahdae Barron, he was bad. Like I don't even
Was
think
he?
they
I have
used
no
him.
clue.
I think they just didn't use him. Hold on,
I think they just did not use him.
let's see here. Yeah, he did nothing. He literally did nothing.
His season 24. Yeah, he just didn't. He just wasn't on.
They
the
just
field.
didn't play him.
He got one pick.
We'll see how he does with Pat Surtain as like a duo. We'll see maybe because if he's anything like, if he's good, then yeah, they could
They just
potentially
used
win
another
one or two games.
corner
But
to pair with.
overall,
They
I
just
think
used
that
somebody
this team
else,
is
bro.
decent. But maybe they have a couple holes. Like I wouldn't say their running back is like super strong. J.K. Dobbins is not bad, but
It actually wasn't that. It
no.
was
It
shockingly
was a
good.
fair
I
take
feel
at the
like.
time.
R.J. Harvey and
It was a fair take at
J.K.
the time,
Dobbins.
but he was
overall,
good.
I just think like
Yeah, J.K.
they're
Dobbins
missing maybe
was
one or
good.
two pieces before they become like a 12-13 win team. But obviously,
well, they became that 12-13, even 14 win team this year. That's the thing.
we'll see how it
I
goes.
thought
I
they
got
were
them at
missing a
10-7.
couple.
One's got them at 10-7. Potentially the 7th seed. We'll see.
One.
Team
Okay.
in the AFC.
Totally not the
All right,
first.
Chargers.
Bro. Chargers. I mean, 11-6, bro.
Our third team in
Please
the
don't tell me we
AFC.
had
Sounds
him going
expired.
9-8. I think we might have had him going
We got the
9-8.
Los Angeles
Hold on.
Chargers.
That's
I had them going 8 and 9.
God.
Really.
You had him 8 and 9. I had him at 10
never, yo. I need to
Well, at
learn to
least
not
mine
doubt
was
Jim
good.
Harbaugh, bro. I can't be doubting him. He's really good with what he's given.
Going 10 and 7. Actually being a playoff team with them sweeping the Broncos.
You had them going crazy to start the year, bro. You gotta win all of these games.
His predictions.
Well, they
Honestly,
went 3-0 and stuff, but I think
I know,
after
yeah.
that they kind of fell off.
10 and 7. After the Chargers are going to go 8 and 9 is because for one, Justin Herbert, I think that game against the Texans probably really affected him and his like playmaking ability.
No, he actually looked really good in week 1. He looked really, really good. I mean, he was dating Madison Beer, bro. That's how you know this man was like over the he was up in the clouds, bro.
I don't
He
think
was
that's
having a good old
as
time.
it was last year, and I think the
That loss to the Texans did nothing to
Vlad
him.
McConkey being the wide receiver 1 for them, I just don't think that's going to be very desirable at all and good for them at all. There's also
I don't. How did he do on 5? Vlad McConkey. Was
He
good?
did all right. I feel like he just wasn't the one.
66, 78, yeah. Quentin Johnston.
He just
actually
wasn't
kinda
the one
cooked
this year.
bro. He kind of went crazy.
Yeah, Quentin Johnson had a revival arc this season.
So that's really going to affect the roster and just how they perform this year. I think that's what's how it's going to go. The Chargers, like,
Oh yeah, no, the tackle
I
injury.
just don't think they have it.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh, he's a good coach, I feel like.
I mean, it didn't affect them in the regular season. It affected them in the Well, by the end of the season, it did.
As good as it was.
I don't think that. Yeah, no, I don't think the defense was as good as it was last year. Because I remember the Chargers' defense last year was really, really good.
Meanwhile, for me,
They were
I
good
think,
though, but they weren't as good.
with the offensive wise, like Herbert's gonna be good. I think Omari and Hampton is gonna help this backfield, and
He did. He did.
I mean, he did when he played.
especially because we still kind of don't know what's up with Najee Harris. Seems like he's training, but
You got
obviously
injured, didn't? Yeah, you got injured.
I mean,
we'll tell.
he-
But I feel
he
like
got
if
injured.
anything,
So
Omari and
honestly, I
Hampton
think
can
that
step up.
I did not
and
know
be a
about
decent
Vidal, bro. Vidal came out of nowhere.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't even
think
know who
Keenan
he
Allen
was.
giving Justin Herbert
coming
another
into this
receiver. That's
year.
gonna at least help him. And obviously, Keenan Allen is familiar with the Chargers.
Hey, Keenan Allen helped.
Defensive wise,
Keenan
they have
Allen
some
definitely
people
helped.
like against the Broncos. I feel like they have a good chance of beating them, even have them and everything.
did.
So
I mean,
I
they
actually
did
do have them
beat the
beating the Chiefs
Broncos at
in
some
1 week,
point.
which I know never happened.
All right.
They did
Here
beat
we-
the Chiefs.
Okay, this is probably
They
this
did beat
probably might be the worst.
This is gonna be a one of our worst predictions.
This was bad.
The
yeah.
music is
Oh
perfect
god. Oh my
for it,
god.
though.
I give him 14 wins. You gave him 13.
I gave them 13. I guess I was just slightly better.
We got the
They
Bills
won
right.
6 games.
We got the Eagles right. We got Denver in week 17 right. That was it.
That was
That really
kinda
was
it.
it. You got the Chargers right too in week 13.
13 games.
Yeah.
What can I even say about this team anymore? That's not ever even said. They have Patrick Mahomes, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Injured.
I mean, he got injured.
Travis Kelsey, terrible. He fell off so bad this year, bro. It's not
He's
even
washed.
funny. He is so washed. I mean, he had
One of the
like
best
3
tight ends.
drop
He's just-
passes into interceptions, bro. It was bad.
Yeah, he's just washed now. Taylor
What
Swift.
am I even? I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah,
Like the refs are gonna go crazy this season. They're
they they didn't care. The refs just didn't care. They ran out of cash to give him. The Chiefs. They did not give him any.
No, they
calls
glazed the
this
other
year.
team. No, the rest glazed the other teams.
Like the Eagles.
a golden child. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna make it as the 1 seed.
They did not make it. They made far from the 1 seed, bro. They got a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
They pick ahead of the Bengals
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
draft.
I'm going second in the division.
Well,
Division.
yeah.
So I was right on
too
the
much to
Mount
talk about with the Chiefs. I mean, I really only have them losing to like the first half of the season to like real contenders. I do have them beating the Lions, which I could see a world where the Lions beat them, but I just feel like that type of game, either Goff's gonna throw.
I
two
mean,
picks
I was
himself,
right, though.
or the
They
refs
did
are gonna
beat the
make a bad
Lions
call
that
late in the
game.
game that
Yeah.
either helps the Chiefs in some way. Either
The refs did
hinders
make a
the
bad call in
Lions
that
from a
Lions
game-winning drive, or
game,
helps
though.
the Chiefs get a
The refs,
game-winning
the
drive. That I feel like will still fall to them. It's just not much to say.
The Ravens. They did. Yeah, no, the Chiefs beat the Ravens.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
the
they
offense is
beat
really
them.
good. Mahomes is going to have another good season. Pacheco's going to be a decent running back.
He was
Worthy.
having a good
Pacheco,
game. He got
bro,
injured.
he was not very good. They need to draft Jeremiah Love.
And Rasheed Rice is going to be decent receivers. Travis Kelsey,
He
he's a little
was a
washed,
good
but he's
receiver.
still going to get the job done.
You said Travis Kelsey's a little washed, but he'll still get the job done. He was hella washed and got no job done. He got nothing done.
I know.
Yo. Oh my
exactly.
god.
And overall, even on defense, they still have some good players. They're overall just going to be a really good team. I do think.
No,
that-
they were not.
I do
They
think,
were
when it comes to the playoffs, though, they're not going to make it again to the Super Bowl. But
Well, they
Well, it's a
did
true
it,
statement.
but they also just didn't make the playoffs.
they definitely have the chance to.
Yeah.
They weren't
I
even
hate
in
the Chiefs.
the dance.
So I hate the Chiefs.
I hate the Chiefs.
I forgot I did that.
I,
Why did I do that?
I hate the Chiefs at the end.
Why did I do that? Yeah.
Like,
Alright, and we're the Cleveland Browns.
All right, kicking off
We're
Mario
the
Party
Cleveland
9
Browns.
music goes
in the
crazy.
NFL. We have got the
they have
AFC
5 wins.
North, starting
Please
with
tell me we're
one of the
anywhere
worst
close
teams
to
in the
this.
NFL.
It
NFL
better.
history,
I mean, who could?
One of
There's
the
no
worst
way we
teams
gave
in
him like
NFL
8
history.
wins.
God,
Yeah, we literally both
But we got it
right.
right. We were both
We
right on
both
the
got
money.
it right.
we both have agreed on them.
Hey, you even had him
Well, I
getting
had
the
him
win in
look
week
for-
18. That's a good call. Yeah.
I had one, bro. I see. So my wins, they did not beat. Oh, they beat the Dolphins. I got
They
that
did,
right.
yeah. They beat the Dolphins. Oh yeah, that I
they
forgot. We thought they were gonna get that upset. I think I genuinely think they could have got that upset if Shador Sanders doesn't play, bro, for his first start. That's
The difference
thing.
was I had him losing. The difference was I had him losing to the Jets. You had him winning against the Jets.
Yeah. I mean, they're the Jets, bro.
They didn't fix it.
At least dude. This is like the right on the money kind of.
I mean, like, the Browns are the Browns.
Pick.
They-
Oh yeah, this is a good start to the AFC North. Except I know what's coming with the
I mean,
Bengals.
I do think they're gonna win week 1.
Yeah.
We've seen
We
them
both
win
know
week
what's
1
coming,
week
bro.
1,
We
but
both
after that,
glazed
they
the
fall
Bengals into the
They
playoffs. I
win
know
over
it.
the Steelers and upset
Really did.
because the Browns just tend to do that.
I think
Win over
I had them going to the
the
championship.
win over the
game, I
Ravens
think.
on a little 2-game winning streak, but like, cause
Yeah. I had the Bucks going to the NFC Championship. We just
they
glazed
end up
their
upsetting
team.
them somehow. I don't know what's up with
Yeah.
the Browns, but they end up
We
doing
need to not do that
that.
this year,
Then they go
unless we
on
know for
their
sure.
losing streak.
Yeah, next year we gotta be realistic. Again, I feel like
mean,
the Bucks was more likely.
Mainly what I gotta add is the offense. It's like obviously Flacco is gonna start week 1 and for probably the first few weeks, but in the end, it's the goddamn quarterback carousel. Freaking all their quarterbacks. freaking
Yeah.
6
Which
of
is
them,
true.
From Joe
That's
Flacco,
a
true
Kenny
statement.
Pickett, Shador Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, Deshaun Watson, and Tyler.
Oh, this was
Huntley.
before
It's like,
Kenny Pickett got traded.
I forgot they had Tyler Huntley on their roster at one point.
it's a lot of quarterbacks. So
Yeah, this
I feel
is
like they're
before
gonna
Kenny
shuffle
Pickett got
all
to the
of
Raiders
them,
and
like,
Tyler Huntley.
Yeah, I feel like none of them are really gonna help much. I do think an upset against the Ravens probably will happen because it's the Browns and they always do that. Like Funa said, I think they're gonna win Week 18 just because the Bengals will probably have nothing to play for
Yeah, true. They did not have
during
any-
that week. But
I went to
most of their wins are against kind of like worser teams or like teams I think they could maybe like the Dolphins. I feel like it could go either way. It just all depends on obviously Tua, but we'll
What
go to
did
that
we-
later.
I don't
But
know what we
overall,
said
5-12,
about the Dolphins.
they're gonna get.
That is some
knocked out.
crazy
curious.
foreshadowing.
We'll see how it
by me.
goes.
I don't know how you can fix this Browns team, honestly.
You heard what I said, Fun, about the Dolphins?
What'd you say? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said it all depends on Tua.
Yeah. So, like I said, you have a good tight end in David Njoku. They didn't even use
Really
him.
good. Yeah,
A good receiver.
Now he's
A
now
good
he's probably
receiver in
gone.
Jerry Judy.
the best defensive players in the NFL,
Oh no,
and
bro.
Miles Garrett. And
I mean, that is true about.
I
the
knew
best
Miles
defensive player,
Garrett was
Myles
one of the
Garrett.
best defensive players in the NFL, but honestly, Lincoln could have told you that.
games for some reason,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense to me.
Lincoln could have told me that.
It's gotta be because of the quarterback. Like, I can't give any other reason.
Yeah, I still stand by that. The reason the Browns probably are really bad is because of the quarterback.
Browns 5-12.
They don't got a consistent one, bro. Oh.
All right, well, who's next? The Bengals?
The Steelers.
Please.
10
and
I know I had
9
them going
and
10-7.
All right.
I
10 and
knew
7
I had
or 9
them.
and
You
8.
had
Please.
Arguably,
I
know
think
you
I
had
might
them
have had
going
them going
8 and
9.
9. I had
we
them
have got the
10-7.
Pittsburgh Steelers. I think that they're going to be terrible.
Oh god, oh god. Oh.
That is a very hot take, I feel like. Especially
Oh,
considering
no.
what Tom. I have them getting.
Oof. Well, you got 10 and 7.
6. Oh, never mind.
Yo.
I got right on the money.
Oh my god. Bro, that's bad. I had 6
6 and 11.
Bro, I had them winning.
You had them losing to the Dolphins.
Yo, bro. What was I thinking?
You had them losing to the Browns.
How? Wait, what? Oh, nah, bro. What was I
You-
thinking?
You had them lose. You had them. Oh my god.
What was I thinking? I was not cooking shit. Bro. Alright, here. Let's.
had them
I
losing
want
to
to take
the
a look at you.
Vikings.
You got 1-0. Okay. Correct. No,
Correct.
they won against the Patriots. Did they win against
Did
the
they? No,
Vikings?
they won.
Did
Vikings
they?
and
They did.
Steelers. They did.
They won. Did they win against the? No, wait. Hold on.
No, it ends on the Browns. It ends on the Browns because the week 7 that was the freaking Unk Bowl.
So yeah, they won. They won against the Browns in week. Oh.
And then
you
they-
got that
and then
one
they
wrong.
lost
Wait,
the-
No, you
I
got
had
that
them
right.
beating in the Unk.
Bengals. No, you had them winning
Yeah.
against the Bengals. You got that mostly correct. You actually got a lot of that
Flip.
correct. You had them losing to the Bears too. Those were good calls.
Stack AFC North.
I'm
Going
losing
on
to
a
the
hard
Bills.
losing streak in week,
Bills
starting from week
stuff.
4 to week 8. I have them winning games against the bad teams like the Jets, the Patriots, the Colts, but like even an upset win over the Bengals, even an upset win over the Bears. But
Upset win over the
I don't think Aaron Rodgers
Bengals.
has what it takes. I think the loss of what's it? Nico
Pickens.
Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers.
In impact
did
on
in
the offense.
fact
Like, the offense
wasn't
is
even
gonna
that
be
bad, bro.
very bad. Like, it's going to be the opposite of the Bengals, where
You know, the offense was really, really, really good, actually.
they're going to have a bad offense, but a good, like,
They're
an amazing defense.
they're
It's
good.
not really
They're, like,
good. It was
really
just
good.
They got,
mid.
what, Johnny Smith
Just
was?
kind
Or no,
of got the job.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They did.
They got Johnny
Yeah, they
Smith?
did.
I didn't
Yeah.
know. Cool.
Wait, what?
But a good, like an amazing defense. It's gonna be very interesting. I mean, they got what Johnny Smith was, or no.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it
They
was
did.
Johnny
Oh,
Smith
yeah,
that
Johnny
they did.
Smith.
They got Johnny
Yeah, they
Smith?
It
did.
was a trade.
I didn't
Yeah.
know. Cool.
They didn't
I
even.
know got
Well,
Johnny
they had
Smith
like
and,
3 tight ends on the roster, so they didn't use him. They just used freaking
They
Darnell
used-
Washington,
Johnny Smith, Darnell Washington,
And-
and I forgot the third one.
Pat Fryermuth.
Who was the other
Pat
one?
Freiermuth,
The
yeah.
cornerback or whatever?
DK on the corner. Well, they got
Jalen Ramsey.
I'll just butt in real quick. But they got the trade with Jalen Ramsey for Minka
Jalen
Fitzpatrick
Ramsey,
and Johnny Smith.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey and Johnny Smith.
I mean, Jalen
Like,
Ramsey wasn't
I
that
think
bad. He was actually decent on the Steelers.
I hate Jalen Ramsey, but yeah, he was
I
okay.
don't see Aaron Rodgers like.
Yeah, I get it.
Like more than 6 games.
I said I don't see Aaron Rodgers winning more than 6 games. Goodness. Oof, that's
I
bad.
also think Mike Tomlin. I don't know. Mike Tomlin. I just don't know. I don't think he's gonna have what it takes to get another winning record.
I don't think he has what it takes to get it. That's exactly what he has. He has exactly what it takes to get
That's all he
another
can
winning
do. That's all he
That's all-
does.
He just manages 10 or
I mean,
9 wins and calls
The main
it a
reason I have him
day.
at 10 wins and probably a wild card is mainly Mike Tomlin. He doesn't lose. He doesn't get a losing season.
You
He
got this
literally
right
never
on the
has
money,
tough
bro.
parts.
You just knew. You were like, yep. Steelers are gonna go
Just-
10.
and as a quarterback, he still didn't get a losing season. I think he could get at least 9 and 8.
Listen, I
out
made
of
the fact that
Aaron
he
Rodgers.
took Duck
Their
Hodges
schedule
to a
isn't
winning record is a fair
Too
statement.
difficult. Where I mean, obviously, they have some good teams. They're probably gonna split with the Bengals because, but like teams like the Bills,
They did
Ravens,
split with the
That is a
Bengals.
true statement.
At least we
and
knew
the Lions,
that.
I
Yeah.
don't see them winning. Even though the Steelers usually kind of BS their way against the Ravens, but we'll see. But
They really-
overall,
they
I just think
did.
like Raffona has that
I don't
losing
think they
streak.
deserve
They-
to sweep
Is
them.
I'm gonna say they're gonna have like a winning streak because I see them. Like I feel like with DK Metcalf, he's gonna be good enough to help Aaron Rodgers. I mean, yeah, they
He
lost
was,
Pickens, but
yeah, that was a good.
Metcalf
Yeah.
is
He
good
was.
kind of-
No, he said they did. Wait, we knew they lost Pickens. He said they lost Pickens.
Placement.
I guess we just didn't talk about, or maybe this. I think this
We
was
just did
later.
not talk
This
about
might have
it.
been later. I think it was a couple days after we had done Dallas.
Oh
That might
yeah,
have
it
been
was after.
Yeah.
So still
I think,
Jalen Warren
yeah,
does
I
as
can
running
remember.
back. I think he's decent. I think he'll have a decent year.
Jalen Warren was really
He
underrated.
was decent.
He was really underrated
overall.
this year.
And I just think like because this is kind of how Mike Tomlin is. He's just gonna kind of pull a 9 or 10 win season out of his hat.
Yep, that's it.
Team
Exactly
in
what
the
he
AFC
did.
North, we have got my
That is,
favorite team.
that
All
is
right.
the perfect
Cincinnati.
Go with
statement.
Cincinnati.
I didn't go.
Oh, God,
We both
he
had
gets
him going
13,
11
11
and
6.
6. Just literally flip the record, and that's it.
Yeah, just flip it.
Bro.
Yeah, we just had him flipped.
I had him losing. I had him losing in week 1. You had him going 2-0 at least, but then you had him winning against the Vikings. I got the Vikings right. Yo, it's kind of like we.
You know what's
flipped the
funny?
two.
Fun of that and you know what's funny? Fun of that end of season from freaking week 13 to week 18 was kind of right though.
It was, bro. I had Hold up. I had that right. I had the Thanksgiving game right too.
No,
Alright.
Thanksgiving
I'm
was-
just glad
was
I got
what?
the Thursday night game correct. I'm not gonna lie. The Steelers. I knew they were gonna pull out that win. Let's be honest, bro. Who could have thought the Bengals
Yeah.
could lose to the Jets, bro? Be so for real.
Nobody.
Go-to bias here.
Nobody
This is
had the
depending on
Jets
if the
winning
defense
that,
is top
bro.
20 in the league.
You know what? Hold up. You know what? Was it top 20 in the league? NFL defense rankings. Let's see. Where were the Bengals? It was literally 31st in the league. It was 30. Oh my god.
31st. The Bucks were 19.
It was 31st in the league. No. It was not so.
No, that's funny.
So
People
no,
just
no.
shout out
That's
Todd
fine. Now we have a
Bowles. I mean,
reason
yeah.
though. Now we know. We could just blame the reason that we got that so wrong was because the
We didn't
defense
have to. You
wasn't
guys
top
have the
20.
second worst defense in the league.
Exactly.
The defense is top 20 in the league without Golden. Then we will officially go 11 and
That's-
6 at the
And
at
it
best,
was
top
not.
five
It
at
was.
best.
Al-
It was still really.
Golden
It was a
was
little
not
bit
it.
improved. I think it was a little bit better, but it was still pretty terrible.
But 11 and 6 is what I would assume.
It was bad enough to give up a Hail
I
Mary
know.
touchdown against the Bears. or like a freaking shot save clock touchdown against the Bears and lose to the 0-7 Jets.
I know.
With Justin Fields. Like,
So what I got going here is I got them losing week 1 to the Browns, but they end up picking up enough meaningful wins against some other teams in order.
at least we knew they were
come
going to
back
win against the
from
Jaguars. That's
So
cool.
we obviously know how week 1.
I don't know how many people could have predicted that one.
It is not
We
good
know how
for the
week
Bengals.
one has been for the
always end up losing
Bengals.
week 1. I don't think it'll be any different this year. They'll lose to
They did win week
Cleveland
1.
Browns in week 1.
I was
Pick up a
happy
win in
about
week
that.
2 against the
That's when
You know,
I was
maybe our
actually
team's
like,
breaking our
against the
curses. The week
Winning
1,
against
the
the
week
Broncos,
3 curse
because
kind of
of what they did
screwed
last
us.
year against
The
the
gods
Broncos.
did not allow it.
Can win again over them. They're gonna lose against the Lions, lose against the Packers, but they're going on a 3-game winning streak against the Steelers, Jets, and Bears. They're gonna lose to the Steelers. Split with
They went 0-3 in those games. That's what's crazy. They went 0-3 in those games.
I
against the
know.
Patriots. And here's my hot takes. I think they're gonna split with the
They're
Ravens.
gonna. No, they should have beat the Patriots though.
They
should've.
did split with the Ravens, and they probably should have beat Buffalo. I'm gonna stand by this. They probably should have beat Buffalo if Burrow doesn't throw the interceptions. And honestly, those interceptions, like, they're just crazy defensive plays, bro. Like the freaking Christian Benford
Yeah,
pick
it's not like-
6, like what the fudge, bro?
Yeah.
What are you even supposed to do there?
Bills in week 14 because of Joe. Like, it's definitely gonna be an insane game, 100%. But I think Joe Burrow.
And it was a good game. It was a really good game.
Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. And then once that loss against the Ravens is over, they're gonna win against the Dolphins, win against the Cardinals, win against the Browns.
And they lost against the
Yeah,
Browns.
playoff spot.
They literally won every single one of those games except for the Browns.
From there.
I mean, I agree. I mean, obviously, the whole point is obviously the offense is really good. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Chase Brown. Like, the main difference is I have them
All
starting
good.
off going
I do think the offense took a little bit of a step back this year, but then again, that's because Burrow was hurt.
3-0. I think they can.
I mean,
beat the
yeah,
Browns.
yeah.
I think
Jake
Joe Burrow's
Browning
been
remember playing
this
for like
preseason,
4
which
weeks.
hopefully I think will at least help. I mean, like the whole
A
offense has, so
little bit.
I think maybe that helps them
Still a
get over
little
the
bit
usual
of an
slump
issue
they
with
have
week one.
during week 1, and I think I do have them going like week 4 and 5, sadly losing, but I think overall.
Man, I miss
Sadly
2024
losing.
so
with most
much,
of these
bro.
games, I
I'm
feel like
just
they're
watching
always
these
gonna have a
clips. I'm
chance.
like,
It
where
just really
was
all depends
this?
on
Take me
the defense.
back
I
to
think
2020.
it won't be the worst. It's not gonna be the best defense.
Yo,
but
bro,
I
look
think
how
they're gonna-
bag the Jags got BTA.
I had
that game, bro.
47-10. Yo.
enough to help.
And then
the
there's this cinema
make
going
the
on.
playoffs.
Bengals commander.
They have some people. I mean, we'll see with Trey Hendrickson. We'll see if
Trey Hendrickson literally got hurt and sat on the bench for the rest of the year collecting money, bro. That's all he did.
I know.
That's all he did. We better tag this motherfucker and get some freaking payment for him, bro. I'm not letting him go. I'm gonna keep him hostage here until we get some payment, bro. Don't let him go.
talks and he might get a contract.
Keep it. No, he's staying. He's a hostage here in Cincinnati,
Cam Taylor
bro.
Britt is literally the definition of hot and cold.
He's gonna
be the
stay in the
best corner in
Bengals
league.
organization basement, bro.
They have
Yeah.
some people. I mean, we'll see.
Cam
with
Taylor
Trey
Britt's the
Hendrickson, we'll see.
definition of hot
Seems
and
like he didn't
cold.
talk
He
and
just
he
went
might get a
cold,
contract.
bro.
Cam Taylor Britt is literally the definition of hot and cold. He's
He's
gonna
the
be the best.
He was
definition
he
of
was
hot and cold.
horrible. He wasn't even like hot this year.
He was just cold.
horrible.
He just went cold,
He
bro.
was terrible. He's gone this offseason. So, bro, DJ Turner and
Gotta
Dax
be.
Hill locked in at the corner position.
corner 1 week and the worst corner the next week. So we'll see how that works. And
Like, they actually
the rest of
weren't
the team,
that bad.
Shamar
He was
Stewart, we'll
trash.
see how he does. And overall,
Shamar Stewart was horrible, bro.
He's
Oh
trash.
my god. He was so bad. He was so bad.
I think they have.
See, I'll
they
be
have the
honest, he was
ability to
barely
go
on the field, too.
He did get
to the
injured.
playoffs.
I think the main issue that we need to talk about is creating pressure on the quarterback, especially.
It's still, bro.
Creating
oh my
pressure on the
God.
quarterback.
Dude, it was so bad. I still remember that fucking Pittsburgh game where we gave Aaron Rodgers 8 seconds in the pocket, bro. No, like Cam
I
Ward gets
know.
barely a second, bro. Rodgers had 8. Yo. He had 8
Bro.
times what Cam Ward gets on a daily basis, bro.
Creating turnovers in big moments, getting stops, creating pressure.
They did. Sometimes they got turnovers in big moments. I remember they got a James Cook
Well, I
fumble
mean-
at like the 1. They got the interception against Aaron Rodgers in the Steelers game to end the half. They got the 2 picks in week 1 to end the game. Like,
That's all that you need from the defense. And I'm hoping that Al Golden, our new defensive coordinator, is going to be able to do that. One thing.
I still don't know how to properly judge
No.
If the Bengals either lose week 1 and don't make the playoffs, or just don't make the playoffs in general, Zach Taylor is for sure getting fired.
bro, please, no, bro, I knew it. Please, get rid of him. I knew it.
Nah.
Like you would think so, right? If they missed the playoffs, obviously he's gone. No, I guess not.
Nope.
This is so stupid.
He stays one more year.
This is BS, bro. And every single other coach in the AFC North is gone except for him. Like, this is bullcrap.
I'm telling you, the Bengals organization is writing off the 2021, bro.
I mean, like, they don't care.
And 2022. And 2022.
All right, here's Baltimore now. Oh, what did we say about them?
All right.
They went
Finishing off the AFC
9 and
North
8,
with
right?
a very.
Or wait, no. Did they go 8 and 9?
Yeah. Well, they went 8 and 9.
Yeah.
They went 8 and 9, Fauna.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm just okay.
Very good team. We have got the Baltimore Ravens. We both agreed on
13 and 4
for the Ravens.
I get it. I get the thought process behind it.
Yeah, you can't predict a mix
They got
of
BTA'd by
Lamar.
the Texans. They lost to the Bills in week 1.
Well, yeah, Lamar got hurt, remember,
Lost to
for a
the
good
Rams.
chunk. The defense started choking a bunch of... Like, Derrick Henry fumbles and chokes.
Yeah.
Lamar started being
I mean,
ass
what is
towards
there
the end
to
of
really
the
say about
year.
Ravens? I mean, they got Lamar Jackson as quarterback. Obviously, arguably a top 3 quarterback in the league. They have...
He probably still is, but I don't know. He's just hurt.
Henry, Zay Flowers, Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah.
Oh, who remembers Nelson Aguilar, bro? Why did I say his name? Who remembers him, bro? Is he even still
play?
on the Ravens? He did nothing.
I don't...
He's an Eagle. No, he didn't even play in 2025. I don't know what happened to him. Why did I say him? That's
Didn't
like an
he
elite
retire?
pool. Hold on, is Nelson Aguilar? He's still on the Ravens. I don't know. Yeah.
I guess he just didn't play.
Rashad Bateman, Justice Hill,
It's
yeah.
a very good offense.
Bro,
They have,
Nelson Aguilar
defense.
is a
They signed
crazy
or
pull.
no, did they
bro.
trade or sign Jair Alexander? Well, either way, they got Jair Alexander.
Jair Alexander was like gone after like 3 weeks, bro. They did not care.
Marlon Humphrey, Nate Wiggins, he looked good last season.
I know.
It's just
Nate Wiggins did good.
they're gonna
He's
get
still
the team
pretty
in.
good. He's a good
M5's
corner.
got them as the 2nd seed over the Kansas City Chiefs through the tie. Or no, he's got them as the 3rd seed because the Chiefs beat them actually, the tiebreaker. So that's a little playoff picture.
I mean,
sneak peek a little bit, but
It's not even that
what's
bad
it
of a
gonna say? Ravens are
take.
gonna lead the division. They're gonna give the Bengals and the Steelers and all these other teams some hard trouble this year. Justin Tucker out or like suspended, whatever. And I think was he cut? I think he was cut.
He was, he's out of the team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, they got Tyler Luke.
Yeah, honestly.
That's gonna be interesting to watch.
They got Tyler Luke.
Hey, Tyler Loop was pretty good.
Bro, he was good. Like, people just look at the freaking miss and just say he's like the worst kicker in the league. Like, it's not fair to him.
No.
Especially when he's a
Exactly.
rookie.
I mean, I agree. I mean, the Ravens are just a really good team.
In that
I
clip,
definitely
bro, was
obviously
that
see them
Josh
going
Johnson I
well
saw back
into the
there?
playoffs.
Might have been.
What happens in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Probably
I
more of the
think
same,
it
but that's a
was.
different story.
Josh Johnson.
Even like with their schedule, I mean, I see him having like one or
Dude,
the main thing is
bro,
we do see him upsetting, like, the Lions
2025
in
was
a
so
shootout
crazy.
to
Even he
what happened
played.
last
He
year with
even won
Bills
a game.
versus
bro.
Lions, where it was just a shootout. Where
He beat the
the
Eagles.
Bills ended up winning, but
So I tell you, I got my
like,
Commanders split correct then.
they're just a really
the
good
Eagles.
team. I mean, they're gonna go places in terms of record.
They're gonna go
I'm gonna really
places.
see
Yeah, the
really
only
team.
place they're going is right back to Cancun.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're gonna split the Bengals. They're gonna get a random loss to the Browns, the Chiefs, and like another like random loss. But over,
What was their random?
Uh,
this year? Probably the Texans, right? I think it was the Texans.
No, I don't know
really
about the
good team.
Texans.
One thing to watch this season.
I don't know,
is
bro.
Malachi
It
Starks, their first round
friggin'
pick.
they're
Their new safety.
It was just random games.
Watch. We're gonna see how good he performs. He's at Georgia.
Malachi
Oh, yeah,
Starks.
Malachi
He was
Starks.
They've been
decent.
hard over there at Georgia.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna see
Oh look, there's Nelson Aguilar catching
Yeah,
a
there he is.
touchdown in this clip.
Yeah.
No, he's at the 2.
We're gonna see how this pans out for the Ravens. We got him.
Yeah, Malachi Starks was. I wanted him on my fucking Bengals, but the Bengals can't draft for shit. All right, here's the Colts.
Oh, I
Here we
already
go.
know.
Doing
I
the
had him
AFC
winning
South
2
next.
games.
Two
We
and
have got
15.
the Indianapolis Colts and God.
They went 8 and
I don't
9.
even- what is there to even say about this team? So unbelievably mid, and with their
I think
last
I said
pick
5 and
in-
12.
Was it 2023 or it was 2023? I think right that they chose Anthony Richardson. God, it has been downhill for this.
What are you?
franchise ever
Because
since
obviously,
his
I already
first
know I had him
Um,
going super
our
bad. I
predictions,
wonder
I
what
had
you
him going
thought.
6
Like
and
what you
11.
I
thought
said
about
6 and
that.
11.
6 and
Oh
11.
my god, bro. I'm losing to Miami, losing to Denver, getting one win over Tennessee, losing to LA, losing to the losing to the Raiders, losing to the Cardinals. Yo. Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna lie.
The Colts were such a wild card team. Like, if you fucked up, you really fucked up. If you had them if you had just a normal record of like 9 and 8, 8 and 9, then you were chilling.
Probably change that
Honestly.
before the season begins.
I think
But
they ended
as of
8 and
now,
9, right? The Colts?
M5, you had them going 2
Yeah,
wins.
yeah, they did. They
Like,
did.
honestly, that's insane. Like, honestly, that's an even hotter take than mine. So why don't you start us off, M5? Explain 2 wins for the Indianapolis Colts.
I just thought
The main
Daniel
thing
Jones
is
was ass.
Daniel
Turns
Jones
out
got
he just
confirmed
needed a
the
new
start.
system.
Yeah.
quarterback
No
for
doubt
the
about
Colts.
that,
And
man.
Bro, I still think that this throw from Anthony Richardson is one of the greatest throws I've ever seen in my fucking life, bro.
I mean, it was an insane
Daniel
throw.
Jones. I mean, what's to say? I mean, what 2022 feels like a fever dream. That was like the one season where he was actually a good quarterback. But overall, I mean, like with their schedule, I mean,
Oh, fun. I
they got a
love the
good amount
wind
of
up
good
north.
opponents to go against. That I just the defense honestly isn't anything to write home about.
Yeah, it was. I don't think it was very good. Like, especially it was
It wasn't any-
especially.
I think if
exposed
the
in that
take
Niners
still
game.
stands. I'm gonna be honest. I was just hating on Daniel Jones, which was
Yeah.
a fair take, bro. He
And-
was ass until the
Yeah.
fucking Colts.
The offense is probably gonna start being stagnant with him at quarterback. My guess. I mean, for all I know, he can have a Sam Darnold type season. Like the offense is there.
Wait, no,
The
wait.
defense
You
At
said he
least
could
this is
have.
for all I know.
Yeah, you said he could have had a Sam Darnold season.
also isn't there, and mixed with that, I just don't see him winning majority of these games.
He did.
Yeah,
though.
so I'm not gonna lie.
He was
the Colts,
carrying
for me,
the
are one of my,
offense.
like one of the teams in the NFL that I have the least experience with.
Well, Jonathan
I-
Taylor
Oh, yeah,
was
JT
carrying the
as well.
I know they
offense.
have Alec
Do we
Pierce,
talk
they have
about
Anthony
him?
Richardson, They now have Daniel Jones starting, as you just said. And
Alec
that's definitely
Pierce
gonna-
is
that's gonna make their
underrated,
record
bro.
on it,
He
100%.
is.
They went 9 and 8 last year, I believe, and they missed the playoffs because of that one loss to the Giants.
Wait, 8
Yeah.
and 9.
Actually, no, I think it was 8 and 9.
That was
Seven
still
and seven.
funny.
I'd have to.
It was either 8 or 9 or 9 and 8.
Yeah, I'd have to look back at that. But I mean, definitely.
They won 9 and 8,
Daniel
I
Jones,
believe.
he's not even proven in the slightest. I feel like 2022 obviously or 2023, whatever he said, was the only year that he had a somewhat decent year for himself. Last year was terrible. I mean, you gotta let him go. I feel like
He was
starting
Danny
Daniel
Derps
Jones over
last
Anthony
year,
Richardson
bro.
is insane to me. I
It
still
was
can't
Danny
He
believe-
said.
The fact
That's what he
I
called
said
him.
starting Daniel Jones over Anthony Richardson is insane to me. Ooh, we really didn't trust him.
It's only like not going to be for week 1. It's for the rest of the season.
Yeah, after like
That's
2
that's
seconds,
terrible,
I
man.
said
Unless they
he
sign some
could
other
have a
quarterback to come in,
season like Sam
in place of them,
Darnold.
then I can
At least I
only
had
see
some
him at the
hope.
most, honestly. Maybe 7. But I mean, Alec Pierce is good. Michael Pittman's I haven't seen him. I didn't hear anything
yeah.
about him last season.
He
We're
was
gonna see how
okay.
Tyler
He's
Warren does.
good. He's
We're
just
gonna see Jonathan Taylor should still.
Tyler
be
Warren
good.
was
Also,
good
Reisner
for a
Bengals in
good
the
while,
offseason,
and
we'll
then
see.
I did
last half of the
say
season
that
he
Jonathan
wasn't
Taylor
playing.
should be good.
So
which he
unbelievable. The
was.
Colts
He
in general
was
have gotta be
arguably
one of the most,
elite.
like
Fell
mid
off
teams in the
kind
league.
of.
I feel like like there's definitely conference like
One of the most
teams
middest
that
teams in the
Colts,
league might just
like
be a
Colts,
true
man.
statement.
Yeah.
Colts, Indianapolis Colts.
Bro, they went from the 1 seed to out the playoffs, bro.
The next team in the
Who's
and
next?
the Indianapolis Colts.
Jaguars? The Titans.
Either Jags, Titans.
Titans.
With the
I
next
forgot
team
to
in
include the
AFC South.
Texans.
You know what?
Well, they won 3 games.
Yeah.
Announcing these like draft picks, like with the next team. In the
Yeah.
The F5 kind of
6? Oh, we kind
Five.
of gave him too many. 5 and 6?
going 5 wins.
Yeah.
That actually puts them
Yeah.
third, I think, in the.
I mean,
South for
yeah.
you.
I just had
It's
the
interesting, especially
Titans
against
sweeping the Colts. That's
But,
literally all it
I mean,
was.
take
I
one.
just had
Go
them
for it.
sweeping
Jump
the
the gun, man.
Colts.
I mean, obviously, the main thing about it is Cam Ward. We have to obviously the number 1 overall pick. We have
He
to
was
see.
good.
I mean,
Cam
some
Ward was
weapons.
really
I mean,
good
we
this
got
year. I thought.
Tyler Lockett, even at his old age, he's still a pretty decent wide
Yeah, he got
receiver.
traded.
They did lose a few people on the offense, and their defense.
Well, they
is
brought Tyler
all
Lockett.
right.
Like
They got
he
like
went
maybe
from
one or
one
two guys,
team
but
that went 3 and
nothing to
4
write home
to
about.
3 and 14
And then with the
to another
schedule
team
wise,
that went 3
I
and
mean,
14.
they're gonna have some teams like they're gonna face teams like the Chiefs and like the Texans, and I just don't see them winning those games.
They won against the Chiefs, too.
Which is true.
They won against
Well, they
the Chiefs.
did.
Games like
Well, that was because
They
of the. Well, that was because I didn't expect Mahomes to be injured.
Yeah.
let's see Cam Ward pulling like a goddamn masterclass. I mean, I see him maybe getting like 1 or 2 upsets potentially, but besides that, I think it's gonna be like he's gonna have an all right year for year 1.
Yeah, that's probably the perfect way to explain Cam Ward's year. It was just awful.
That was a good take. He's gonna have an all right year for year one.
I thought his was kind of similar to Drake May's, where like he showed a lot of good flashes when he played really well. We just didn't really have much around him, especially coaching. I mean, they fired Brian Callahan after like 3 or 4 weeks. Like he was literally the first coach.
So
Yeah.
I think there's also like this curse with the first overall pick, like the first overall pick curse, I kind of call it. So like we've seen how quarterbacks.
The first overall pick
rarely-
curse.
Like I feel like they rarely turn out to be like a franchise quarterback.
I don't know. I don't know if that
Like a good
stands.
quarterback.
Because Caleb Williams is looking like a franchise.
Like I
quarterback.
mean, the few exceptions I feel like were Andrew Luck, and even then I don't think he did.
Andrew Luck.
But,
Stafford would be an
Caleb
exception.
Williams, especially in his first year last year, like we
I
saw
would
how he did
say
behind that Bears
Burrow,
offensive
but
line,
the
and all
Bengals
the weapons that the
are
Bears were trying to
wasting.
give to him. Like we saw how that went, and like just he didn't do too good. The punter
Look
had
at
4
that
yards
dive
on
from
him,
Will
obviously.
Levis, bro.
I
What
think
the
that'll be the
hell?
same case with Cam
I
Ward.
know.
I think it's gonna be like a rough.
I
rough
know.
season for him.
Dude,
Yo, Will
Calvin
Levis
Ridley.
is not even that
He took, like, this
terrible,
approach
bro.
every single game,
The thing is,
where
if
he
you
tried
look
to
at
be,
all
like,
his good
nonchalant
highlights, you
about
wouldn't
that,
even think
where
he's
just trying to
ass.
stay, like, calm and collected and just like cool under.
Oh yeah,
I
the
think Will Levis
nonchalant-
is just one of those.
the nonchalant Cam
Like
Ward
in
memes.
his pocket and stuff, in his pocket, like his quarterback pocket.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna.
Yeah, he was not
Oh,
able
yeah,
to do
'cause-
his
'cause-
nonchalant stuff this year, bro. He was getting cooked. He was getting fried.
He was getting murdered every 5 seconds.
He said that he's got a top 5 wide receiver room.
What a
in the NFL.
catch by
That's just not
Hopkins,
true.
bro.
He's got
Down by
Tyler
20.
Bro, he said that he had a top. I forgot he said that. He said he has a top. He said he had a top 5 receiver room in the league.
Lockett.
I literally said that's not true.
Like,
Which
that's
yes,
eight.
no, that
Like,
was
Chingo
not true in
Combo,
the
I guess.
slightest.
But
Calvin Ridley
those
got
are
hurt,
franchise
bro.
guys,
I
And they're
know.
definitely gonna have to improve on that position.
I think
too,
he's
especially with the
underrated,
balls
too,
that Cam Ward's gonna be
honestly.
throwing down. Tony
Hopefully
Pollard.
they-
Dude, I feel
today,
bad for people
I
who
don't
couldn't
think
watch
there's anybody
freaking
who
Lions
won
and
this
Seahawks. Had to watch this
It's just-
aster class of
I don't
Titans
see
and
them
Dolphins.
coming in last on like the Indianapolis Colts are gonna be this season, even though the Colts probably have the better team. But I don't know. We're gonna maybe Cam Ward has a Jaden Daniels.
that was a
type
true
season. We'll see how that goes. Like, I highly
Cam
doubt
Ward
it.
did
But
not have
who
a
knows?
Jaden
Maybe
He did
Daniels
not.
season.
Prove me and have 5 wrong. 6 wins for the Tennessee Titans for me. 5 wins.
5 wins.
There you go. Who? Jacksonville. Yeah. All right. What? Because Jacksonville literally
With our third
won
team
the
in the
division.
AFC South,
What did we
we
say?
They
have
went
some very
13
different
and
opinions
4.
here. We have got the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I'm not gonna lie, I think they're gonna do pretty bad this year. While M5.
Oh, bro, no!
Oh,
You
no.
got me faked! I faked myself out! I said, I think they're gonna do pretty bad this year. Like, why did
And
I
you
say it
said
like
one
that?
5 things.
I like faked
And you
myself
said-
out. I'm like,
and
maybe
you
I'm gonna say they're
faked
good. And no! I did not.
No.
Oh, bro.
You said they were ass. I said they were
I had the
good.
Jaguars.
I said 5 and 12. Oh
5
my
and 12 and 10 and
God.
7.
Oh my goodness. Look at this win streak you had him going on, bro. Oh my god. You had him going on a 7-game win streak, bro. I had him losing out like the whole year to begin, bro. I didn't think they could beat the Niners. I didn't think they'd beat the Chiefs. I had him winning over the Seahawks.
Going 5 and 12 and being pretty bad despite getting Travis Hunter and stuff. And having they have a good roster. It's just that I feel like they can't do it. You know, it's kind of like the Giants, where on paper it's good, but I don't think they're gonna be able to do it. And 5, you gotta go in 10 and 7 and actually be a potential.
Offense and defense. We'll see how he does.
Well, they
I
were a
think he should
playoff
know.
team.
Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback. It's just the team around him isn't
He
isn't
was
the best. We
good.
always saw that last year. I mean,
I guess.
they got injured too, but I
He
think
was
he'll
alright.
have like a bounce back. Maybe similar to something like 2022.
I mean, they definitely
They have
bounced
a good, like, on
back.
paper, the roster, like their offense is pretty decent. Their defense has some names on it, and I do think with their schedule-wise, their first half of the year is gonna be rough. I mean, the Bengals, Texans, Chiefs, not like Rams. Like that, it's hard to see them winning a lot of those games. But I
I
think
mean,
they're
exclude.
after
Well, they
week
still
10,
lost to the
like,
Bengals, so
all
I
the
still
games
say it
after week
counts.
10
Yeah.
completely winnable in my eyes. I think they could beat teams like I have them winning out. I just think they could realistically beat all of these teams. The Chargers and the Cardinals and the Broncos. Honestly, only I'm thinking like maybe the 6th seed or something, and trying a wild card
Won the
game.
division.
Yeah, so my reasoning for the Jaguars being so bad and actually getting like another high pick in the draft next year is they gotta play Bryce Young week 1. I think he's gonna have that flow through him coming in from week 18.
That was it's the exact opposite.
Falcons are
I think they
the
beat
Gotta play the
Seattle.
Bengals National League 2. I just don't think they're gonna win that. Especially
Yeah.
when the Bengals are like they could lose week 1, but I definitely don't see them losing week 2 against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
Like,
that was
you
a
gotta
good
go
call
against
by me
Texans,
for the
gotta go against
Bengals.
49ers,
I
the
mean,
Chiefs in that
they
hard
weren't really
stretch.
good.
So either going 0-4 to begin the year. They pick up an upset win over the Seahawks. But
They did not go
Raiders,
0-4, bro.
and streaking with the Raiders and another upset
Dude,
win
you
over
just
the
did
Texans.
not think the
But
Jaguars were gonna be
Chargers,
it,
they won
bro.
one last upset against the Cardinals, but then
I'm gonna have a lot more
upset
faith
with
in them
the
this year,
Titans.
especially with Liam
They,
Cohen.
win
His
over the Colts
coaching
for the bye
job he
win.
did.
Yeah,
Like, he did really
I
well.
had an okay faith in them, and it kind of worked out. I was like, I think they can make it.
Still somewhat unproven, I feel like, to me. He's like not good, but like he's not the first round
Trevor.
#1 draft pick that he was supposed to be.
Yeah,
I think he proved himself more.
I don't think
This
he's.
season.
I still don't think he's worth a first overall pick, but I do think he is way better.
But I mean, then
Okay.
I think he's maybe not first overall pick good, but maybe like top
because
15
they
pick
got
good.
Ryan
I
Thomas
feel
Yeah.
like.
Jr. last year. They lost Evan Ingram in the offseason.
Ryan
I don't
Thomas
know if they
Jr.
have
was
Travis Hunter
terrible,
still. I think
bro. They did
do.
not use him.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna see how Travis Hunter performs. I don't know.
ETN was
it's
good.
An okay
Hunter got
roster. I
hurt.
don't think it's a playoff roster yet.
That's a bad.
I don't think it's a
I
playoff
don't think it's a
roster yet.
playoff
Yeah, it
roster.
was a playoff roster.
They
They need one more piece. Why do they
Turns
need
out-
one more piece to make it past the first round?
And like more help in the offensive line. One thing I will say, I do think Liam Cohen, we're gonna see how that goes. Him rising from the Buccaneers offensive coordinator, obviously, to the head coach.
He was good.
We're
He was
gonna see how
really
that goes.
good.
We're gonna see if he's gonna be able to be
He
like
was
Ben
good.
Johnson. Well, Ben Johnson's gonna be the exact same way for him this season. But like Ty Bowles or something, he used to be a defensive coordinator, now he's the head coach of the Buccaneers.
Now he should be a defensive coordinator again, bro. This motherfucker's terrible. Yeah. Todd Bowles is horrible,
He's
bro.
going to do that, lead him to the playoffs in the next couple of years, and just
He needs to be downgraded.
how the Jaguars are gonna do this.
Thomas Jr. almost dropped that ball. I just saw that.
I know, bro.
Alright, who's next? AFC?
The Texans.
Oh, yeah.
54 team in the AFC
Texans
South.
won 12 games.
11 and 6.
Did ya?
Okay.
11 and
Uh,
6.
I mean,
We were close.
Like the only difference we had here was that I had them
Well,
losing
losing a week too.
and he had them. And he had an
I think we literally.
We both-
We had the exact same thing. We literally had the exact same freaking record prediction, game for game.
for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Where opinions aren't going to be very different here, but we'll start with M5 again, as we have been with.
DJ Stroud.
Yeah, we literally didn't have much.
Nico
CJ
Collins,
Stroud is becoming a good quarter. Ugh.
Tank Dell. He is coming back from
He
injury. but
was until the end of the year.
Bro, Tank
Well, until the
Dell is
playoffs,
coming back from-
honestly.
Bro, Tank Dell didn't come back from injury though. He was sidelined for the rest of the year.
Still should be decent. The offensive line, obviously, and also for the first few weeks, they are going to be without Joe Mixon, but they do have Nick Chubb, who, I mean, isn't
First
as
few weeks, he did
explosive
not
as
play.
is, but he's still a good enough
Yeah, no, Mixon was out for the whole year too, bro.
running back that I feel like it's not going to halter them too much, especially.
I don't even
with
know
these first,
how,
like, few
bro.
weeks where honestly,
I don't know
the only
either.
team that, like the Rams and the Bucks, I think they can beat the Rams, but I still think like the Bucks will give them a challenge. And
Yes,
their
sir.
defense,
Same.
they still have their pieces too. They have quite a few, and with their schedule.
I mean, they
yes,
could
have
have
some hard
beat the
opponents.
Rams,
They do have like the
but
Chiefs
that
and
game was
Ravens
just
and the
bad.
Bills, who are going to be tough. But overall, I think majority of these games,
They
majority of
literally
these games are
won
gonna
all of those games. The Ravens, Chiefs, and Bills.
win. I could see maybe one or two potential upsets. It all obviously all
I
depends.
said they
on
could be
how
tough.
the offensive
I
line
never said
does,
they-
and if they can protect CJ Stroud.
I was like
overall,
saying
11
could
wins, when they
because
can
I
win,
always
getting
you
probably
never
fourth
know.
seed
Bro.
again. Or
That's why whenever I
probably land
see
fourth
these,
seed
like I
again.
see these predictions, I'm
Yeah,
like, at
honestly,
least I always
you
say
know,
could,
to add on to that,
because you never know.
I mean, Derek Stingley, he's an interesting player to watch. I feel like this season. but
Derek
I think he
Stingley-
has potential.
I can't remember. I don't know how dominant he was this year. It was more so like Al Shire.
I cannot answer that question.
It was more Al Shire, Will Anderson Jr. I think another guy on the defensive line. I'm forgetting.
I mean, listen, the defensive line for Houston was amazing. I mean, listen, the defense was insane. The only thing that killed Houston was CJ Stroud in the playoffs, only in the playoffs,
it was him in the offense.
and offensive line.
And honestly, he's kind of washed from his Viking.
Wait,
I think what they need to do, fix that O line
Oh,
and just freaking work with CJ Stroud on throwing less picks, and I think the Texans could be actually decent. We'll see though.
I said their defense
I'm
was
talking
still
like we're doing-
okay. Little did I know was that Houston had one of the best defenses in the league.
People wrong, especially like
Yeah.
Jaguars lovers and Titans lovers.
Yeah, one of the best defenses, literally, if not the best in the league.
Like not owners, but like they run the AFC South for now.
They are not divisional owners. The Jags stole
they
it.
I still do think they technically run the AFC South. If they win one of those games at the start of the year, they win the AFC South, I think. I don't
Probably.
know the tiebreakers, though.
Like, I think that the Jaguars, maybe they could surprise me at 5 big
Ew, I said Jaguars. Yeah.
Will, they'll like put
Like
up a
with
good fight,
wires?
we'll see.
It's Jaguars.
The Texans are just good.
AFC East. The Jets.
The
Look at that
Jets.
Sam Darnold picture, bro. Yeah.
The Jets won 3 games.
Come
Oh
on,
my
please
God,
tell me.
bro.
Oh yeah, I was like
Jets,
Jets, and then said buns. I remember
East,
that.
we have got the New York Jets, Jets, who are going to be some buns this year. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
Talk about a good roster and not
Bro.
doing
We're
anything
gonna
with
be
it,
some
like
buns.
Garrett Wilson,
I
I said talk about a good roster not doing anything, but bro. The Jets are the opposite of a good roster, bro. They're horrible.
I know.
That roster is horrendous.
Allen, Brees Hall.
Why am I talking good about
Brees.
Braylon Allen, bro? Yo.
They're not
Bro.
doing
I
anything
don't
with it. Having one of the longest playoff droughts in NFL history, in sports history. I had them going 4-13
I gave him 4.
Six.
You
with
gave
Justin
him
Fields at
6.
quarterback. F5 had them going 6-11 with Justin.
I
Fields
went
at
a
quarterback.
little bit
Some
nicer
different
on the
opinions,
Jets.
The 2-win difference. F5 go.
Yo, bro, fun. Why you
All
talking
right,
so
well,
bad?
I just think, Justin
aggressive.
Fields.
I don't
is
know,
not
I think
that
it's just
bad.
fun.
I feel like he
Speed
has
up.
like most of the
Why
teams,
you
like
talking so aggressively?
It was just
the
fun.
Steelers last year. They had him in the beginning. He didn't seem bad, but and just their schedule wise, I mean, obviously they have
Okay,
the
Justin
individual-
Fields. I think the point is still proven. What I said, he was not bad on the Steelers. I don't know. He's like bad and good at the same time. I think just the Jets
It's
organization.
so hit or miss.
It's-
He just,
I
I
think the
think he
Jets
just
in
can't
general-
pass. I just don't think he could pass the ball. He can't read.
He
NFL
can pass.
defenses.
division opponents like
I
the
don't know,
Bills, and
bro.
I think
I think the Jets are just they're just hell.
Overall,
I think
Their
Fields should
quarterback
be
hell.
playing running back.
the defense isn't like too much to write home about. They have weapons on offense, but I just don't see them like
Fields
kind of
should
working
just
out.
be a
in the
runner.
end.
God, look at these Aaron Rodgers Jets
Mainly.
highlights, bro.
All right, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
pass it
God.
over to the other man.
My thing with the New York Jets is Justin Fields is not a good quarterback. Straight up, I have them going on a hard
Damn, I was so mean to him.
losing streak from week 5 to week.
He's
It's
not
one of
even. I'll say this: Justin Fields is not that terrible, but
Losses
he's
to
not that
Cowboys,
great
Broncos,
either.
Panthers, Bengals, Browns, Patriots, Ravens, Falcons, and Dolphins. From those little loose losses are going to come from.
True.
He won a
Justin
few of
Fields,
those games
as
you're
an Ohio
talking
State fan,
about.
He is not
I can't remember which
losses
one.
to Cowboys, Broncos, Panthers, Bengals, Browns, Patriots, Ravens,
It was the Bengals and Browns. That was it.
Falcons, and Dolphins.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Falcons.
From those little loose losses are going to come from. I mean, Justin Fields, as an Ohio State fan, he is not able to read NFL defenses. He's one of. He's
I
definitely
still
a
say
bust.
he
He's fun to
can't.
watch 100%. I think he's got that Jameis Winston energy to him.
Like he's not even a bust though because like the Bears just got Caleb Williams in just like 2 or 3 more years.
They
so.
gave up on. Honestly, I feel like Justin Fields needed to stay in Pittsburgh, and they just shipped him out to the Jets.
Ohio State maybe in college.
He probably,
Does he
he
play-
probably should have had another year.
Maybe
in
that
college.
connection between Garrett Wilson and him will be good, and I'll be shocked. But
Garrett
I
Wilson
don't
got
think
hurt.
They got it this year. I mean, they got their new coach.
He got.
Name,
You know what's
everyone
funny?
hurt.
He was still the Jets' leading receiver.
Bro, Aaron Glenn.
Like he's gonna have to get back into his rhythm with.
I
Dude, the
don't
only
know.
thing is that week
Justin
3
Fields
means,
and
and that's
Garrett
it.
Wilson, all these
Yeah.
guys.
I don't
Paul,
think
I
he's
thought
a
he got
good
injured
coach,
last year.
but
He's
then
kinda
again,
down
it's
here
his
last
first
year.
year.
He does, and if he's able to beat his
So you gotta
explosive
give him
running
Well,
back,
they're gonna
but-
give him one more
And he's with the
season.
Jets.
I think he was really good. We're gonna see. I don't know. I don't have them being good. I don't really have them being good either. I think they continue this playoff drought. I think they just, like, I just don't think
So
it's gonna
fun. When are we
happen.
making the
4-13,
2026
6-11,
prediction?
not
September
even
Bro,
too? Early
yeah,
September?
Yeah. It's like gonna be
Well, no.
like a
Technically, we made them in August. Technically, we made these. We
Yeah.
recorded these in August, then uploaded
But
it.
yeah, we'll make them like
September
literally a
2nd.
week or 2 before the NFL season starts. All right, Dolphins. What do we have to say about that?
They went 7
The
and 10.
second team in the Dolphins.
Bro, I know I
says
talked
6 and
about
11
that.
and 8
Oh,
and
8 and
9.
9.
We literally
Okay.
just missed it. Just missed 7 and 10. We were on the right track. I think I was probably closer in my prediction at 6 and 11 because they were pretty bad. I'm gonna be honest. They just got some easy wins.
Well, they went. Yeah, they went from terrible, went on a winning streak, and then they just kept lost again.
Did they go? I think they. I had them losing to the Jets in week 4. That's the only thing. I I probably should have had them winning that game.
Like, I don't really like the Dolphins. I don't think they're a playoff team. But,
The one thing I
not.
guess I got them is they beat the Falcons and swept the Jets.
I mean, I'll let you go because like we'll save my hot take. But, like, how much I gotta say about this team?
Bro, I bet you I
Really
said, I
function.
know
They don't
me,
have-
and
I was
I
gonna say, they don't have a
I
really
said
good
Tua
backup.
is not that the worst QB.
Who gets hurt
Let's
again?
see.
Zach Wilson or Quinn Ewers is gonna.
Hold
The last
on.
few years he's been getting a lot of concussions and
Oh,
injuries.
you were just talking about how he got concussion.
And this team honestly doesn't really function. They don't have. I would even say they don't have really a good backup. If Tua gets hurt again, Zach Wilson or Quinn Ewers is gonna be the.
Quinn Ewers actually.
I mean,
wasn't that
Quinn
bad.
Ewers is still. He's still unproven. Zach Wilson is Zach Wilson, bro.
Backup.
He barely even
And
saw the
obviously Zach
field.
Wilson is not that good, and Quinn Ewers is very unproven. So, and just with their schedule, I mean, they have some tough opponents, especially between weeks 9 and 11, where I don't see them winning any of those games. The offense, they have their weapons, you know. Achan is still there, Hill, Waddle, like Jonnu Smith
Achane
is
did
gone.
good.
It's just mainly their defense.
Hill got
Achane-
hurt. Waddle, he was good.
Good. Waddle did decent. Hill got
Smith is
hurt.
gone.
They lost a few other players. A few other players even got injured. Like their corners, especially, are going to be pretty bad. So I think that's like
Yeah,
the
okay.
secondary is
That was a
honestly
true
what's
statement,
gonna
bro.
honestly make
They
them
would
go
have had
8-9.
like no
Oh
corners,
yeah,
bro.
they were starting like one of their practice squad players in like week one and stuff, right?
Yeah, but they had no corners.
I remember that shit.
Overall, the defense, despite like maybe the defensive
That's
line,
why I think they need to get that corner out of LSU in the draft. They need to draft.
really
a
doesn't
corner.
have much.
Yeah.
So like I just feel like that's what's gonna end up making them.
Now
go
I think
8-9.
they
Like,
might
some
go
of those games maybe they
receiver
needed to
because
win.
they need
Their
a speedy
corners or whatever
receiver.
just aren't that good, and they're just gonna cost them the game.
They might go Makai Lemon.
So my thing with the offense is, for one, I already don't really have a very good relationship with them. Mainly due to Tyler Sports, shout out to him. But he
I
Tyler
mentioned.
Sports.
Why did I mention Tyler Sports? Yo,
has bad takes.
Because you don't have a good relationship with
bro,
them.
I take that back, bro.
I would-
Tyler Sports is the goat now. I love this dude. He's so goofy. He got released by the Dolphins, bro. Yeah.
He's like, I get a bad taste in my mouth.
Yo, bro, what if Tyler Sports becomes a fan of a different team now that he got released?
He gets signed by the Bills or the Jets. What if he gets signed by the
No,
Jets?
he would not accept.
Yo.
He would not accept that,
He
bro.
requested trade.
Very easily. Obviously,
Hold on.
and especially when you're a quarterback, one of the most like important positions on the field. I don't think you're gonna be able to read defenses like that.
You know what? No, I stand by that. Tua was not able to read defenses this year at all. Not at all. Not even close.
He
I
was,
do,
like,
and I
hot
do
and
think
cold.
that part of that could be because of those concussions.
Very easily. Obviously, they still have Devon Achan. We're gonna see how he does. Maybe they might run the ball way more with their fast offensive.
I think they did.
With
I
Mike
don't know.
McDaniels and stuff. Tyreek Hill, I think he's pretty washed, especially coming off of that last season.
I called him
Not
wash.
as explosive as he was
Yeah.
last year.
He just got hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, like this, like the AFC East is like looking to be kind of stacked next year, especially with Drake May.
Why did I say that the AFC East was gonna be stacked, bro?
He said next year,
Established, like, teams as-
I think. Well, that was a subtitle saying next year. I was like, did you?
With literally one of the worst secondaries I think I've seen ever in the league.
Hey, I
I've
got the
seen ever.
one of the worst secondaries I've ever seen in the league. Yeah.
I was like, bro,
sounds
Fun,
about
did you
right.
look in a mirror for the Bengals?
Well, yeah. Well, I
True.
think they're both equally as bad. I'm
So,
not
like,
gonna
you've been
lie.
getting the Bengals in their secondary.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Run for his money. We're gonna see
I said
A
even
run
giving the
for their
Bengals
money.
in their secondary a run for its money.
they got nicked up this time.
That's crazy.
Literally it. Honestly, that's the only thing. That trade was terrible. That owed Miami so much, especially bringing away Johnny Smith and like all those guys. Like,
Yeah, I think they did lose.
Sure,
the
I'll be
trade.
honest, those trades weren't even that bad, bro.
Uh,
That's all I'll say. Those trades weren't even that terrible.
all right, here we go. The Patriot. Oh god. What do we say about them?
Another team that actually this one could be a sleeper this year. Like
Okay.
Yeah, the Patriots won 14 games. We are not predicting
what is there to
this.
say
Yeah,
about
no.
this team? The guy, their
I just
new-
want to see if we had them above
their new
500.
quarterback,
honestly.
Drake May, who didn't actually do very bad last year, especially behind Jacoby Brissett.
Drake-
for a long
I
Drake
did
May.
know that Drake May was good,
Um,
kind of. I
mean,
knew he
they
was
got
okay.
Stephon Diggs now. They got like all these guys. I had them going 7 with like
Stephon Diggs.
Nope, we did not
He-
have him above
7 and
500. Yeah, it's probably better than what most people gave them, at least. But
and if I both had them going 7 wins, despite that. But this could very well be wrong. I could definitely see them
lost to
winning.
the Giants.
I mean,
Swept by the
Maybe
Bills.
I guess probably see
Lost to the
like-
Panthers.
Um,
Lost to the
We'll
Titans.
see what he has to say.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had him beating the
with the
Titans.
Patriots, I mean, obviously Drake May, he's so far.
Look at
he's a
Drake
decent quarterback.
May.
Obviously, he had his
Bro.
rookie year was solid. You know, maybe didn't win too many games, but overall he looked solid. He's got a couple weapons. I mean, Diggs, we'll see. I mean, he is kind of washed, but we'll see how he
That was
is.
a dive.
They got
That
the
was
new
like one of his
offensive
first.
linemen.
I
We'll
mean,
see
I
how
think
he
I
is.
still-
I still
Down
abide by that take. He's
And
still kind of lost.
defense
He
has like
did
Christian
decent.
Gonzalez, a couple others. I know they lost.
Christian
two people
Gonzalez is
at free
good,
agency,
bro. I'm
and
glad I
I
shouted
just
that
see them
guy
like
out, bro.
a
He was
7
really
Yeah.
I
good.
mean, their schedule wise, I just.
He was
I
the
think
only
in
guy
the
that
year,
showed up
it's-
in the Super Bowl.
Like first 5
for
weeks, it's
them.
hard for them, for me to at least see them win a game. But maybe against like the Raiders or even like the Panthers, they get like a what I feel like is an upset victory. I mean, and then just like the later half of the year, like
Did
after
I
their
just
bye
call the
week, I mean,
Panthers an upset?
it was
Oh yeah,
like
because I still thought they were gonna be ass. Never mind.
Jets.
Yeah.
I was like, why did I call the Panthers an upset? I was like, oh yeah, because
like
the Patriots
they
would
could
be
be a
ass
sleeper
this
team. Maybe get a
season.
couple of
That's
those
why.
upsets that I put as losses, but I think 7-10 with how their schedule is. With
I
their roster,
mean,
think is
at least I said they had hope for getting
Bro,
some of these
like,
upsets.
looking back at the schedule, bro, this team could have easily went 17-0, bro. Like, so dead us because of how easy it was. I mean, like, I don't know how we didn't pick
We
up
just
on
didn't
that
think,
going into the season.
especially after losing to the Raiders in Week 1, bro. Come on, bro. Since like the
Vrabel
Bucks beat the
won Coach of
Seahawks, they're the
Year.
best in the NFC, and the freaking Raiders beat the Patriots. Doesn't mean the Raiders are the best team in the
Yeah,
AFC.
bro. The Bucks and the Raiders are the best teams in their conferences, bro. So they won.
Was it Mason Grant? It was Will Campbell.
It was Will Campbell.
They got Will Campbell out of LSU. We're gonna see how.
Bro, Will Campbell, bro, in the Super Bowl. Oh my God, it was so bad. He was
Yeah, I
getting
feel bad, bro.
dominated.
It's a rookie, bro.
I know it's a rookie, but oh my goodness.
We all know that offensive line was terrible.
For the most part,
He was
though,
not ready.
Will Campbell did give him. They did give him that protection.
I don't know what to really say. Like, the Patriots are the Patriots. They always have like this rich history. They could have like another. I think it was 2022 or 2021 that they made it. I'm not sure. They made it back with Mac Jones. Maybe they could have another season like that this coming year. But
I threw the idea
I
out
think,
there.
I think they're definitely going to be 100% better than they were last year, especially with their receivers now. With
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, Edward Diggs,
I just knew they were gonna be better.
targets that he needs. So we're going to see how Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah.
And how the running backs.
I'm shocked I didn't talk about
the offense now.
Travion Henderson.
Ramondre Stevenson coming off of one of the.
I was talking about
closer years,
Stevenson.
but we'll see.
Bro, we
The
get.
final team in the AFC East and in the AFC.
All right,
and
Buffalo.
in the NFL, because this is going to be the final team that we.
They
go
won
record
12 and
for.
5. Let's see what we put Buffalo.
13-4 and 14-3.
14 and 3 and 13 and 4.
I mean, what is there to really talk about? Like, I'll let
Eh.
go. We can wrap this thing up.
Could have been worse.
War predictions and our playoff predictions and stuff.
I could have said the Eagles
Well,
were
the Bills,
15
I mean,
and 2.
Josh Allen. He's
Yeah.
the man. The man.
Oh,
of the
wait,
hour for
you
that team.
did.
He's a great quarterback. This
I
I was
mean,
talking about when it
listen.
comes to that. James Cook, good running back. He got paid. The defense.
James Cook got paid and he was cooking. Hard cooking. He went crazy
Yeah.
this year.
Jordan
I know.
Poyer got signed back for the Bills. If he
Jordan
makes the team, which he
Poyer.
probably
I don't
will,
even know if he
he's
did
gonna help that defense
anything.
I don't even think he made the team.
a lot. Khalil Shakir is a decent receiver.
Yeah.
I guess
That is a
I don't
true
even say that's a
statement.
weak point because
He
Josh
is a
Allen is
decent
doing good
receiver.
with even those kind of receivers, and I mean it's just hard to see
Well, now we know it's a weak point of the team. I mean, yeah, bro.
Yeah, now we
Josh
know.
Allen needs a
really
receiver.
losing games. I only see him losing
They
against
need to
really
get,
good teams.
Casey
Like yeah, I have losing
Consent.
against the Texans, but just like last year, something like that happened, and I'm thinking like the Texans probably pull off another.
Hey, you
another
knew it. You
upset,
knew
but
that.
overall,
You called the Texans
knew it.
upset. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the only teams I see him really losing to are like contenders, like the Eagles and the Ravens, and I haven't beaten the Chiefs because we all know how Bills.
I
Chiefs in
mean,
regular
like the
season
thought
against the
process is
playoffs,
there.
so- and overall, it's just hard to see
The
him
thought
really losing
process
against
was there.
any other team besides maybe the Bucks pulling off an upset.
He just lost against the Patriots.
We were
That's
close.
kinda it.
We were fucking close.
Well, they did
okay?
lose to the Dolphins.
I don't really have anything to add to that.
Yeah, they
like,
did.
Josh Allen's a top 3 quarterback in the league, and he's doing all.
Bro, I'm
this
sorry. I
stuff
could not
with
predict the
great
Dolphins'
MVP
loss
as of
in
now.
nearly a
I
million
know.
years, bro.
Like, he's doing all this stuff with basically nobody's except for honestly the only guy I can name on there is Khalil Shakir. I think they got like Keon Coleman and Dalton Schultz or something.
Keon Coleman.
I said Dalton Schultz, bro. I didn't know it was Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah, Dalton Kincaid. Like,
Yeah.
Dalton
still
Schultz
doing
is
all that stuff.
it's on the
Texans,
Texans,
the
bro.
Texans.
Performance, especially that touchdown versus the 49ers last year. And that
Bro, look at this Allen performance. You saw that
shit?
shit?
I know.
The MVP, honestly. I mean, like the Bills.
Young
are playoff
Coleman,
contender.
the
Obviously, they have the one
cookie
seed, you know,
man.
Crazy. I think the Chiefs are gonna go this year with their
The cookie
bullshit
man.
that they got going on. But like definitely a Super Bowl contender, no doubt.
Yo,
about
that
it.
was a dart to
Yeah,
Khalil
Allen went,
Shakir, bro.
I
I'm
know.
sorry, I'm watching these highlights, bro.
These are entertaining.
Holy shit, these are dying, bro.
Well, like,
This is why he won
finally
MVP.
make it back to that bowl and win a ring for their
I
franchise.
know,
Like,
bro.
we'll have to.
Well, here's the blowout.
Here's the other side of
Yeah,
10 to
yeah.
47 first.
All right, are we on to the
I
playoffs?
think this is our
Here's the
final
playoffs.
division. No, it's playoff predictions. We're done with our season predictions.
Oh yeah, I did like a little intro. I forgot I did this.
Yeah, so we have Denver, Baltimore, well,
All right, wild card.
wild card predictions.
Now that we are finally done doing every single team in the NFL. Oh god, that took a while. I'm not gonna lie. This video was sitting.
It's literally 2 hour
Wow,
14,
30
bro.
minutes.
I know.
We can finally move on to the NFL 2025 playoffs, our playoff predictions. We are showing our.
All right, here's what I had Chargers at the 7. No, that was correct, right? I think Chargers got the 7.
Yeah, you
I got
did.
that right, but I had them going against Baltimore,
Hey, you have Bills
Denver and
versus
Buffalo.
Broncos as an actual game.
and then Bengals and Texans. So if I just
You have the
replaced them with the
Commanders and-
Steelers, I would have got that right.
Yeah.
I don't know who else. The Patriots and the Steelers I got incorrect, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Broncos are at the 1. Buffalo would go, yeah, to the 6.
I got the Packers
yeah,
at the
2
7
would-
right. Yeah, no. I got Niners
You have
at
the
the
Niners
6.
at the 6.
Lions wrong, Eagles wrong, Commanders wrong, Rams. I'm at the 4.
Yeah, they were
the
the
should've been
5.
five.
Showing on the screen. So I'm about to do mine first. In the 1 seed, I have got the Kansas City.
Here's the real
Chiefs.
question: would these games have been good? Chargers versus Ravens, Bengals Texans. I think that game could have been good.
I think I'm sorry, but if Bengals Texans happened, Burrow would have probably got murdered.
you would have got destroyed. Packers Bucks would
I
have
think
been
Bucks
such a
Pack-
good game.
It would have.
Niners Lions for the rematch.
I think that'd be
Literally
a
the only
decent game.
bad game I could see here is Commanders Rams. That game
In
would
the 2
have
seed,
been
I got the Baltimore
Yeah.
Ravens. In the 3 seed, I got the Buffalo Bills. I'm so used to saying that. This whole video with they
You got
Buccaneers.
that. Yeah, I
That'll be
understand.
coming.
Yeah, yep.
All right, here's yours.
I guess we can skip to mine.
Seahawks at the 4, Lions at the 1, Buffalo at the 1, Jacksonville at the 7, Chiefs at the 2. That would have been cool. AFC, the wild card, Jaguars versus Chiefs. They're the exact same. The Bengals
Yeah.
and Texans. Bucks versus Niners in the playoffs.
I had Eagles
Rams
and Rams
Eagles, the
rematch.
rematch. Yeah. And Commanders, Seahawks.
Houston takes up the 4th, with Cincinnati taking the 5th.
Tiebreaker.
Lions take
NFL playoffs. We'll give you our wild card.
What the
win
fuck?
division.
Why
the
did
5th
I
seed
do
is
that?
the Commanders, the 6th seed is going to be the Rams, and the 7th seed, due to all the tiebreakers, is going to the Niners.
Yeah. NFL playoffs. We'll give you
Yeah.
our wild card predictions in the next one, and you'll
I'll
see
give you
the
our
AFC
wild
and NFC
card.
divisional round.
You're just putting. Oh, you're putting the 2024 game.
Oh, I did. Yeah, those are all the playoff games, isn't it?
NFL
Yeah.
playoffs. We'll give you
Yeah, they
our
were.
wild
Those
card
were all the
predictions in next
2024
one.
Maybe
playoff
that is a
games.
good.
The AFC
Maybe I
and
should do
NFC
that for this
divisional
year
round.
too. All right, what's next? So divisional. The Bowser's Fury music. Yeah.
I know.
Doing the divisional.
It's Mahomes.
All right. Okay. So we had the Bengals versus Bills in the divisional again, or you did. Chiefs Ravens in the divisional.
Yeah.
Bucks and Eagles. Yeah.
I
Bro,
had the
it's-
rematch, and then I had Eagles Buck.
Like, I mean. Yeah, I mean, we just weren't gonna get the
It's the
playoffs
Chiefs.
correct.
They're gonna pull off their nonsense. They're gonna win, and they're gonna host the divisional round.
I think the
Yeah.
only thing we got right was literally the Bills making it to the divisional, and that's it. That's all you got.
That's
right?
literally
the
it.
Ravens and the Chargers. Best games of wild card weekend. If the Bucks are healthy, they're gonna.
Okay.
It's gonna go.
The Chiefs at the 1 seed.
Here's
All right, what
mine.
did you do, Fauna?
I had the Bengals and Chiefs. I can't see. Bills, Ravens. I can't move that back down for some.
Already
You had Eagles. You had Eagles, Rams be a divisional, and you had Bucks versus Lions as the other divisional.
I got the Rams making it to the divisional and the Bills, and that was it.
The Chargers and the Ravens. As for the
Yeah.
especially the
Do I do the thing again where I show all the divisional games?
Will be Baltimore.
No.
Be Baltimore in January. We'll see how that goes. We'll give you our
Oh, I
pick
do.
here soon.
I do.
Oh, you do.
I do the thing, yeah. All right. The championship games.
Well, I already know who
Championship
blazed their
round.
teams
We
in
will get
there.
to that in an offensive. First,
Nope.
we got to do our awards.
NFL
of course.
honors.
We got to do
We gotta
our
go with the
and
honors.
stuff for the NFL this year. I'll start us off. For number one, we'll go with. You know what? Let's go with offensive player of the year.
Look at that fucking picture of Saquon. I'm crying.
I know I said Baker for MVP.
Offensive player of the
Bro.
year, I predict that it's going to be Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Coming out from last year, doing having another
No.
really, really good season.
You should have
He's
won it
gonna-
last
gonna
year,
maybe
bro.
2,000
He should, bro.
yards
If he
or
doesn't
something.
play with Saquon, he wins that
25
easily,
offensive
bro.
player of the year. In this, what should probably
Just
be a stacked
Saquon,
class.
bro.
F5. Who did you have for offensive player of the year?
I mean, I also had Jamar Chase. I mean,
We
I
both had
just-
Jamar Chase.
I mean, I
Yeah, just he's.
I had
explosive.
Jamar Chase as
Like, I could
well.
We just
Who
got
think he could
that.
win offensive player of the year? If Justin Jefferson can
We're
win
like, if the
offensive player of
Bengals
the
make the
year,
playoffs, obviously Jamar Chase.
moving
is
on from
gonna
that, we
win
could do defensive player of the year
We had no idea that freaking Jack Smith and Jigba would go crazy.
next. Maybe a little bit of a hot take, but honestly, I think it's gonna be very smart. I think Christian Gonzalez from
Why did I say his name like that? Gonzalez.
I know. Hey, listen, he was good. We can never predict Myles Garrett was gonna break the sack record.
It's not.
With
I
the
know
Patriots is actually
that
gonna
record
be
was
defensive player
like
of the year.
standing for so long.
Honestly,
bro.
like he's a really good quarterback.
That's actually like for how he did this year though. That's a good prediction for defensive player of the year going into the year.
I know.
Christian Gonzalez, especially since he played so well in the Super Bowl.
One of the best in the league.
So honestly, I'm not
He's
even mad
gonna
that I
get
got
it.
this
that
one
Even over
wrong. This
Patrick
was pretty
Surtain,
good
because usually you don't see
for what it was.
defensive player of the years go back to back. I think Christian Gonzalez is gonna be one of those guys. He's gonna get it. He's gonna be one of those sleeper people this year. He's
He's gonna be one of those sleeper people. He
I
was. I think he
All right,
was.
so for defensive player of the year, I got Kyle.
I went
said
Kyle
Kyle
Hamilton, bro.
I think
Uh,
I mean,
he was the best
He was
player on the
good.
Ravens defense for sure.
he was good. He was
just
just
wasn't
underrated.
defensive
player.
player of
There
the
was,
year.
he
He's
just
the
did not
versatile
have
player,
that
safety.
insane
He's good in
receiver.
coverage.
I don't
Bull
think
that
we
could
should
take
ever
off.
take a safety winning defensive player of the year ever again. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're gonna give
I
it
think
to them.
that's,
It's got to go to
I think
either an
that's
edge
something
rusher or a corner.
Yeah.
Let's get a nice few sacks. I think he's just gonna be just all around. He's gonna do a little bit of everything, and he's gonna. That's why he's gonna win.
Yeah,
He's
it's
gonna
true.
have
He
good
could do a
numbers
little
on
bit of
every metric
everything.
There is. You have decent sacks.
He
So I
did
could feel like
really
he'd be
well
three or something.
this year.
Going to the rookies
What's
now.
next?
For offensive
Rookie of the year?
F5. Who'd you choose?
Offensive rookie of the year.
Ashton Genty.
Offensive
Ashton
rookie of the year.
Genty, yeah.
I chose
Genty.
Gent.
Nice. Like,
I
the
mean,
person that
I
said
just
that
went with the
was gonna be
hype,
a
bro.
bust this year.
Genty.
Early
I mean,
in the year.
how he looked at college.
Yeah, you had him
seems
as a
like if
play. He
didn't
was
struggle
good
with
though.
the-
Genty
Who did I
was he's just
say?
on the Raiders,
Liam
bro.
I chose Hunter. Okay. Yo, bro.
Work to get him the ball a ton, and the fact that
Well, Hunter
his
got hurt.
credibility, like is like just him being able to play cornerback and wide receiver. I think that's gonna play.
Yeah, I mean, like, my thought process was like, hey, he's gonna have like both sides of the ball. That's gonna boost his like impact.
You know
to the
what's
team
funny
a lot
now?
more.
Now the Jags want to play him at corner most of the
Voting and
time.
I
stuff
know.
for this year, I think he's gonna be pretty good. 100% second overall pick.
So now maybe
What is
he's
a
gonna
second
win
overall
defensive
pick?
player of the year.
Jaden Daniels came out of it last year. I think he'll definitely be one. Like if he doesn't win it, he's definitely gonna do the year. I'll start in voting for it.
He was not top.
Defensive
He was
rookie. Oh.
not even close to top 3 in voting for it.
If he doesn't get it,
Yeah.
I think
No.
Travis Hunter is definitely gonna go explosive this year. We're gonna see what happens though. I think he's gonna
Oh,
do good.
bro.
Going on to the other rookie class, we've got the defensive rookie of
Defensive
the year.
rookie of
I'll
the
start us
year.
off here with the defensive rookie of the year because if I started us off with the offensive rookie of the year, I chose Jalen Walker.
I chose the wrong Falcons rookie. I chose the wrong one. I could have went James Pierce and got like on the board, bro. Damn it. I thought I chose him over
You chose
James
the other
Pierce,
one now.
too.
You chose Walker.
From the Atlanta Falcons.
I was correct in my thinking too. I felt so smart for picking him. Like, I'm like, bro, like, this edge rusher, bro, trust me, it's going to be one of those Falcons edge rushers.
A very
I should have went
interesting
James
pick on my
Pierce,
part, but
bro.
I think he's gonna be
Damn
another
it.
first situation
Alright.
where
Yeah, at least you would have said he made the
Stud.
finalist.
Walker's an edge rusher, for those of you that didn't know.
I mean, look at this. Like, he's just dominating.
But I think Jalen Walker.
I know.
He's a stud. I think he's gonna like. I'm comparing everything to Jared Burks. I think he could be like Miles Garrett. He could be like
Glaze,
TJ Watt or something.
glaze,
We'll see what happens.
glaze,
I
glaze.
think I have a lot of hope
Just
that he's
glaze.
gonna do good. F5. Who'd you choose?
I mean, I definitely went a lot safer when I picked. I chose Abdul Carter. I mean,
He
we've
went Abdul Carter. He was on the. he
Oh,
was a
God.
finalist. He was a finalist. I think he
Yeah.
was.
True, I did better than you.
Who?
I went safe, bro. I went so safe. I didn't think he
I
was good.
know.
I did not. I mean, at least he was a
Like,
finalist.
Yeah. I
seen
mean,
how
like,
he was powered.
He
I mean,
literally
he
got
has
one
so
medal.
much
Preseason,
hype coming
he's,
into
like,
the NFL.
shown
bro.
to be a pretty good player, and I feel like he's
I
gonna have.
know.
Good
I mean,
amount
at
of
least I
sacks this year.
picked a
feel like he's gonna be
finalist.
one of like the
I
main
guess.
points of that Giants defense. Though they may not be good, I feel like he's gonna be.
He was not the main
one of the bright
point,
spots
bro.
of the team.
The only
He really
notable
does have a
thing
good
was somebody
overall
faked that he
year,
was
and I feel
watching.
like
I
porn
really
during
don't know
freaking,
how he even got on the finalist list, but
Like he's
I
gonna
it
win.
doesn't matter if it
know.
was
Going to
there.
our next class, we have got the comeback player of the year.
Who did win comeback player of the year?
That was Christian McCaffrey.
F5 can start us off. We'll take turns here. We'll take turns. F5. Who'd you choose?
I chose Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden
I'd be a little bit
Hutchinson.
surprised, but we all know about the injury.
wasn't-
And
Was
he
he a
was,
finalist?
he was good though.
Was Aiden Hutchinson a finalist for comeback player of the year? He was. So you got another finalist
Yeah.
at
Cowboys
least.
was brutal, and obviously that took him out.
I think
for
it was
the rest of the season,
literally
and-
fun. I remember
but,
he was second
I've
in
seen
voting.
him,
He was
seems like
behind.
was.
Like
nowadays
McCaffrey
really,
was
like,
first and he
working
was
well, like with
second.
that leg and everything. Playing like a big, he's gonna be able.
Did I get?
He
I
was
think I
good,
got.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you picked McCaffrey.
I picked CMC.
We know how Christian McCaffrey is. Like he's a crazy running back. Honestly, like I don't think that injury from him
He was
last year
literally the
is
entire
really
Niners
bad.
team, bro.
Come back, he's gonna be as explosive as he was.
They literally lost everybody.
Literally
They were
was.
sacrificing their players to keep him alive, bro.
In 2023, gonna win that comeback player of the year. As
And then
a
they
running
just
back,
get their
I don't know how he does
asses
that.
kicked in the divisional, and that's
Most
it.
wide receivers and defensive players and quarterbacks. Watch him.
Alright.
I chose Dan
What's
Quinn.
next? Coach of the year,
Next
bro.
we have got Coach of the
Dan
Year.
Quinn.
Dan Quinn got cooked.
I chose Dan Quinn. I think like him and Jaden Daniels are an underrated
I'm
squad.
never picking Dan Quinn for anything ever again, bro.
Like a
Yeah.
good relationship between the two. Just got
No,
Yo,
bro.
ball head.
MVP award.
And I feel like he's just gonna be
You picked Dan Quinn as well. We
I
both
joined
picked him.
you, bro.
able
Yeah.
to just take this team to the level that people are expecting them.
We should have said one of the bro. This coming like next season, I'm gonna say one of the rookie coaches that are brought in. Like I might have to
I
go
know.
with like
I
the
think
sa-
I-
like Kellen Moore or something, or like maybe
don't
somebody
know.
that the
We'll
Dolphins
see.
bring in. I don't know. Like I'm gonna have to go with one of those guys.
Now for the final,
Maybe
most
the Ravens
glorifying
could.
award out of all of these, the MVP award. I chose Joe Burrow, finally getting
Yep,
his first MVP
yep.
out of all the top 3
Uh-huh.
quarterbacks. I mean,
Yo, we were just
Jamar Chase is
glazing
the
our
offensive
QBs
player of the
for
year. Why not give
MVP,
Joe
Yeah,
Burrow
keep
MVP?
talking,
That's
pass
how I
fun,
felt
huh?
about
Keep
mine.
talking.
Uh,
Yeah, I know.
you
Yeah,
know, who'd you
Joe
choose?
Burrow, huh?
This might be considered glazed, and honestly, some people probably
Wait,
would
what?
say.
Oh,
but I
F5.
got
Who are you?
I
Gonna,
know,
Baker
I know.
And here's
Mayfield.
why. I think
Who
he
could've
was,
saw that
especially how
coming?
I'm seeing like with their playoffs and everything. If I might
Yo, I'll
be
be honest,
exactly
bro.
right.
He was
I'm just
going
seeing
on an
him
MVP.
He was going crazy.
He
to
was.
begin the year, bro. He was literally like the favorite to begin the
Top,
year.
I think he's gonna be top 3 in yards like he was. He's gonna
He
hopefully
was,
cut down
bro.
on
These
He was
clips are so
actually
clean,
playing
by
like
the
an
way.
MVP.
God damn, look at the quality.
And I think he's just like be
I know,
consistently
bro. These
good. I feel
Baker
like he's gonna
clips
have
are
like a very.
insane.
I want to say like a very rare off day. Like I feel like he's gonna be able to just consistently. Yes,
That-
they do
I
have a
mean,
new,
it
like,
was
offensive
very
coordinator, but I feel
rare,
like
but
that
it's
hasn't
just
changed
towards
him.
the end,
It's
he
already
Bro, that's the
happened.
thing.
Seven
Josh
days
Gazar
because of
did
the
change
injury.
Baker Mayfield, bro. He really did. He was ass, bro. Yeah.
Multiple times, and he's still been getting better and better. And I feel like honestly, with how things are going, I think it might get even better.
He was getting
And
better and
that's
better,
why
and he
I'm
got
seeing Baker
hurt.
getting MVP. I think he's gonna have a really good year. I mean, even some people said last year, like
I think it's like
caliber
the
set in turnovers. I feel
2022
like he can have a similar,
yeah,
if not even slightly better year.
2022 Baker where he playing really good, but he got hurt and he played through an injury and
All right, now the
cost him.
championship game. It was Bucks, Lions, Ravens, Bills. Whose was this? Hold on.
Here, going back to our playoff bracket, actually. F5, start us off. Who'd you have in the NFC?
Yeah, this was
It's
yours.
me.
All right, NFC. All right.
Yeah,
So starting
so
off,
I
we
had
got
us
Detroit
beating the
versus
Eagles, and I
Commanders,
had
a rematch.
the
Honestly,
Lions
could
finally beating the Commanders.
And for me, I had the Bengals and Ravens and the Lions and Eagles.
The Bengals are going to be trading close at the win for one. Actually, start us off.
And then the Super Bowl,
And the
Kicking off
Super
our
Bowl.
All right, we'll start.
we had the Bills and
AFC.
you had the
So we have
Bills and Lions
Ravens,
in the Super Bowl.
Who have one?
I had the Ravens and
How that goes
Lions
next
in the
year.
Super Bowl.
I'm assuming that this is on prime time, obviously. With that
Because
defense,
we couldn't just glaze our team.
history champion, I think.
I knew realistically we were not winning an NFC Championship.
F5. Actually, no, wait. Did you start at my Super Bowl champion?
And then I had the Lions winning it. You had
Eradicated will win.
I think I had Buffalo. I had Buffalo.
Be able to almost do the Lumbar.
This should have happened, bro. Josh Allen should have been lifting
There
Super
it is.
Bowl
There you have
60,
it. There's our
bro.
2025
Yeah.
season predictions.
So
our
Sam
record
Darnold?
predictions, our playoff predictions, our award predictions.
Okay, Sam Darnold is
Honestly,
worth it too, though. Sam Darnold's worth it.
So this NFL season, so make sure to check out those. Like we'll be live streaming it and stuff. We're trying to really work on this channel, get some content out for y'all. We like this is a really fun, like kind of passion project that we got. Go ahead and say it now.
Seeing like
Good one. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out, guys.
That's the end. Yo. Alright. That was fun. We got a couple things correct, a couple things wrong. Alright, yeah, that was a fun little video to make for you guys. Just watching this, seeing what we got right and wrong. Just talk about how this season went. Because this was a crazy season, all things considered, obviously.
No, it 100% was. It was definitely an insane season. We had a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and all the in-betweens and stuff.
Yep. Alright. Without further ado, though, guys, hope you guys enjoyed our little reaction to... My mic just fell, as it's been doing all season.
Hope you guys liked our
Hope you guys,
reaction.
yeah, I hope you guys like this little video, just reacting to this, seeing what we got right and wrong. We're going to do this next season, obviously, as previously alluded to. We'll get our 2026 NFL predictions out probably the first week of September or probably the last 2 weeks of August. We'll see. I was gonna have to do it though, guys. You guys have a good night, because 9:34 at the time of freaking recording this. So you guys have a good night,
Yeah.
day, or morning, and we'll see you guys
Whenever you guys
in
watch
the
this.
next video. Peace out, guys. Y'all have a good one.
See you guys. Peace.